Thanks for the Venmo, Jose. A dick. Hey guys, long hair, don't care. There you go. The hair's down. It means we're getting serious today. Good morning. Hi guys, welcome to my live stream. I am RJ on a beautiful Thursday morning in lovely New England. We are looking to have some decent conversations today. I can't promise anything, but man, we're gonna try. We are going to try to have conversations. So, I've changed sides completely, guys. I am now full-on Trump supporter. I love him. He's the best. This war is super good for us for some reason. Yeah. Nobody knows MAGA more than RJ. That's right. Midwest. So is the Eastern time zone, apparently. It's a good song. I also hate it here, Chris. It's a good song. Gas is great. I paid $3.59 today for regular gas at the nearest station to me. Which is, I think, a reasonable price for gas, honestly. I'm willing to pay more if it means something about Iran. I don't know. I know that war is good. If you agree with my prompt, if you think Trump is the best, come talk to me. If you think Trump is the best, get on up here. I think Trump's the best. I'm a big fan of policy? I don't know. Something. Huge fan of something. I don't know. Hello, anonymous account. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good, man. How old are you?
33.
33. Okay. And are you a Trump supporter like me?
Yes.
Cool. And why do you support him still?
Because he's deporting everybody and making them scared to come here. He closed the border. He's limiting legal immigration. He's denying visas to third world countries.
So it's just immigration you like?
Yeah, I'm a single issue voter.
Okay. And why? Why do you care about immigration? Thanks, Chrissy.
Because I'm sick of all the undocumented people driving up the housing costs and taking the jobs in my hometown.
Okay, I've never seen a study or like any data that says that's happening. Could you provide that for me?
Well, yeah, the presence of undocumented people living in homes is contributing to our housing shortage.
No, I heard you. You said it the first time, but what I asked you was to provide some kind of like source or data or any kind of research that would prove that to be true. Because I do a lot of studying on this, and I've never seen that before.
Well, I can tell you that their presence being here is pretty logically. The logical conclusion is that they're using housing resources. So therefore,
you've now said the same thing 3 times, and I will just say the same thing.
I don't have a study to back it up. It's pretty obvious.
This is like, we kind of can't really get into this. Like, I can't have a conversation on a topic that I know based on all available research is not true. Like, I can't engage with you on something that you can't prove is
Okay,
happening.
well,
right?
I'm sick of hearing Spanish being spoken at my Walmart. The employees can't even speak English.
Oh, so just racist? Just racism then?
No, I like to understand what people
Yeah,
speak.
no, that's totally fine. I love what you just said, though. Big fan of I'm sick of being Spanish being spoken. And I challenge you to put your face on camera and say that. And I know that you fucking won't do it. Watch. We're going to give you a full minute to prove that this guy is only brave to say shit like that anonymously. Watch, chat.
My camera's broken.
Your camera's not broken. We'll give him a full minute, guys. We'll see that the racism is only good for him when it's anonymous, right? He can't do it with his face on camera. Yeah, send him an invite, turn it on. Go ahead, man. Turn that camera on, dude. Pop that racism on camera. For anyone just getting here, this gentleman, Skippy, on an anonymous account, said that he wants immigrants out of the country because he does not like Spanish being spoken at his local Walmart. He said this anonymously for a reason, chat, because him saying it on camera is like, would be the end of the fucking world for him, and he knows it. Come on, Skippy, say it on camera. You got 15 seconds left. You're proving me correct in real time, dude, that you're too scared to put your face into this opinion. And we are now down to 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, fucking coward. Absolute fucking coward, dude. Everyone say bye to Skippy, who was given a full minute to put his camera on and say the racist shit he wants to say anonymously. That's fucking pathetic, dude. Anyway, back to the conversations. Hi guys, I'm RJ on a Thursday morning. Please keep tapping the screen. We have 5.5k likes and almost 500 people in here. The host lost all credibility when we found out he don't work. I literally work 45 hours a week, and I'm like live while at work constantly, like in my office. So like, the fuck are you talking about, real big dog? That's the dumbest shit ever. I think I'm more alive at work than I am at home most times. All right, let's see if the next person wants to have a conversation. I think that was a friendly anyway. Okay, guys, welcome to my live stream. What's up, Ari? Thank you for the hats. Really appreciate it, guys. Do I have a gift goal? I do. It's the hats. Awesome. What up, Isaac? Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Mad Irishman. Taz, the man one's down this morning because I'm lazy. Burn Baby, pretty sure you're friendly. Guys, we are looking for Trump supporters to come on up and just have a really good faith conversation. Agree, Ari, agree. Because today, in this live, we are all RJ. And we all love Trump. We are big fans of Donald J. Trump in here. And we want to talk to Trump supporters like Real Big Dog USA. Real Big Dog USA. I'm muting you in the chat, brother. I'm not sure what you're missing with this live. The point is to have conversations, and I can't do that with you if you're hiding from me. That's not good. I feel a crash out coming here. All right. Democrats are scum. You're not connecting up. I guess you could try again. See if we can move on. Oh, we got the racist anonymous guy. All right, man. We'll give you another like 10 seconds to get your camera on, and then we'll kick you out again if you're too scared to do that.
I'm not turning my camera on, you ugly fuck.
Okay. Well, you can't be up here then because you can't say racist shit anonymously. You can only be racist on camera. We wear the man bun. Let's try you again. I would love to talk to this guy whose name is Democrats Are Scum. Oh, he's there. He finally connected. What's up, dude? You there?
I'm here.
All right. How old are you, man?
43.
43. And why are Democrats scum?
Great question. First, I knew you weren't a Trump supporter. You don't sound like a Trump supporter. Number two.
I love Trump. Big fan.
Yeah, I could tell. You that sweet voice gives it away.
Big fan.
So,
love him. Great policy.
Yeah, I could tell, buddy. So, I'll touch briefly on what the other guy was saying about the illegal immigrants.
Sure. And just before you do, though, I'm going to let you know, like, any claim you make about, like, they're taking housing costs, blah, 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 I'm going to ask you for some kind of proof, data, something. I'll even look it up for you if you want. I've done it before, though, and, like, it doesn't exist.
It actually does exist. I don't know if you ever, if you watch any congressional hearings. I watch them daily. What's the last congressional hearing that you've listened to?
God, I mean, I saw some of the Mark Wayne Mullen stuff yesterday.
Not yesterday. Give me something besides yesterday.
The Pam Bondi one?
All right, you got two. Any other ones that you listen to?
Before that, I don't know, but like congressional testimony isn't like proof of things, right? Like you can say like they just make claims, dude. Like
Well, they're also under oath. So
no, like they just make claims.
no, they're
Like when
also under
the congressmen, the
they're,
Congress people who talk aren't under oath. Like the Pam Bondis would be under oath. The Mark Wayne Mullins would be under oath because they're the ones who are there, right?
no,
The congressmen who are speaking are not under oath. They just could say whatever the fuck they
the
want.
people that testify are under oath.
But so I just make your claim.
Okay,
and then we'll go from there.
The claim is illegals under Biden costed American citizens billions of dollars in the 4 years he was president. And my proof comes from a March 5th, 2005 congressional hearing where 4 Democrats had to show from the Freedom of Information Act, I don't know if you know what that is, they had to expose how much they spent. There was 4 Democratic mayors. There was Mayor Brandon Johnson. There was Wu from Boston.
Right, so give me some numbers, dude. Like,
go look it up. And
what year did you say? 2005 or
no? 2025. I think Chicago spent 1% of its budget which was
no. So like that. Hold on, dude. So the Chicago.
I'm giving you numbers.
Give me a second though, dude. So Chicago didn't spend money on undocumented immigrants. They spent money on people going through the asylum process.
No, they didn't. That's not what was said. I listened.
Okay, then I will give you a minute. Hold on. I will give you a minute to provide proof of that. Thank you so much, Active.
You just said you can look it up.
Yeah, I don't have to on this. Hold on. Stop. I don't have to look this one up because I specifically know that Chicago as a sanctuary city was housing migrants during that whole 4 years of Joe Biden. Those people being housed. Stop. Those people being housed were not undocumented immigrants. If you can prove that, I will, on camera, hand to God, I will pay you $500, Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, that they were undocumented. If you can't, you owe me that same amount.
I can't switch off the live because I'll drop this conversation.
You can swipe off the screen and get the proof.
No, I can't. It would drop this.
Watch this. Watch. See what I just did? I swiped off the screen, and you saw that pause, the teacup come up. You saw that? You can just swipe off the screen and get the proof. I promise you, though, you're wrong here. No, you're not going to pay me.
No, because you're wrong. I listened to the
All right, I'll give you 1 more minute. I use the swipe off. I need to see you swipe off the screen to get that source. If you want to stay up here and talk to me, dude, you gotta. No. I don't want you to say whatever you feel. I want you to prove it. Yeah, Bravo. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, they were migrants, dude. They had legal status. Just swipe off the screen. Just swipe. Like, watch.
Fascist.
That was me swiping, dude. Just swipe.
Yeah, I am swiping. It doesn't work. You can't swipe off a live.
Okay, well, we can't. You can. Yeah, you absolutely can. I do it all the time, dude.
Actually,
as guest and host. Lioness in the chat, brother. You can't be down there. You can only come up here, man. Stop crying down there. All right, I was just waiting for you to prove the claim that you're making. You made the source. You made the claim.
I gave you the source, and you said you would look it up.
No, a congressional hearing is not a source. I'm not. No.
It's testimony from the mayor stating how much he spent. I don't know if you
on migrants. You're making the claim this is for undocumented. Chat, I'm gonna give him 1 last minute. This will be 3 total minutes. If you do not swipe off the screen to find the proof that Chicago was paying for undocumented immigrants to live there, I'm offering you $500, by the way, to do this. I'm offering you so much money to prove your claim here. Donald Brown, do you want to come up here and help him? I'm offering $500.
Bro, you don't have $500. Who the fuck you kidding?
You're on 30 seconds, dude. I need you to swipe off the screen and get that proof, or I'm gonna kick you out at some point. I'm gonna mute you again. Just swipe off the screen. Just swipe.
Bro, you didn't like the proof. You didn't like the proof, bro.
You didn't do any proof. We have 14 seconds left, man.
I gave you the date.
12, 11, 10. $1,000 if you prove it. Swipe off the screen. $1,500 if you swipe off the screen and prove it. 1. That's fucking crazy, dude. That's crazy! That's crazy talk, chat! Hey, camera on now. I'm blocking you. Camera on or I'm blocking you. 5 seconds. 4.
You're a fag.
And there it is, man. There's the slur.
You talk like a little.
All right, maybe someone will help this guy? Sorry, I'm trying to get some more people up here. Maybe you? Oh, Eva, I just blocked that person. Maybe you? Maybe you? Sorry, I'm letting everyone up. Steve, I know you're friendly. And Lubes, I know you're friendly. Patriot Living, you're friendly. William, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, RJ?
How, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I don't support him.
Oh, I'm looking to talk to Trump supporters, man.
Oh, alright.
I love you,
thought
though.
Alright.
I love you. I do. I have no proof, but grass is pink. Right. Trump is the best. Keep it, creeping it real.
You fucking cock.
Wow, that was immediate crashing, followed by a runaway. Cool. All right, guys, welcome to my live. Oh, this guy. Fluffy, you left your like MAGA panels. That's fucking awesome. I'm actually really proud of you.
What's up, Poppy? How you doing?
We're doing good, dude. I'm a huge Trump supporter, like you. I'm sure. And how old are you for TikTok purposes?
I am 33 years old.
33 years old. Okay. And what is your? So you still support him, right?
Currently, no. I know you're looking for Trump supporters, so I'll go ahead and drop down. I just wanted to come up and just say hi. That's all.
Why are you not currently supporting him?
I don't want to get into the details.
God, please. I'd love to hear it.
I'm a Nick Fuentes type of guy.
Oh, God. Would you say that on camera or no? Here, let me see if you will actually have the balls to do it. Here, I'm a Nick Fuentes kind of guy. Go ahead, say it on camera. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
What is wrong with you, RJ?
Say it again. I'm a Nick Fuentes kind of guy. Go ahead.
I'm a Nick Fuentes type of guy.
Awesome. I'm going to clip that and post it later. Thank you for coming with my life. The fuck, man? All right. Let's move on. Chloe in the chat. Let's see if Chloe wants to come up here. Chloe said W Fluff. Chloe, come up, have a conversation. Guys, if you're new to my live, I'm a huge Donald J. Trump supporter. Big fan of Donald J. Trump. His policies are really, really good for us, specifically like making gas $3.88 per gallon average per the AAA this morning. Specifically, Dow being down from the beginning of this year. Really good stuff. Watching my 401k lose money is totally good for my family. Big fan of that. Big fan of the fact that we spent $16.5 billion so far in Iran, which could be funded, used to fund an entire year of universal child pre-K in this country. It could be used for like bridge repair, infrastructure repair all over the country as well. There is so much thing we can do with $16.5 billion, including like student loan forgiveness. But like, bombing, schools in Iran, probably a better thing we should do, right? Big fan of all Donald Trump policies. The numbers I saw this morning were 16.5. What up, K9? Hello, 40?
What's happening?
What's up, dude? Are you a Trump supporter like me?
Hell no, but you do look like a pedophile though, so it's understandable.
Okay, what's mean? I just like Trump a lot.
I'm
He's the
just
best.
letting you know you do. I wouldn't let you near.
Thanks, man. Super kind to say. If you're on the left, not great, dude. Not great. There you go. Oh, and of course James Cuba as well. Hello, girl.
Hey, good morning.
What's with the anonymous account?
Anonymous account. Well, my main account is banned right now. So
What's your main account? Just curious.
It's Chloe. You told me to come on up, so I'm up.
Oh, hey, Chloe. You have no live access on your main account?
Not till the 22nd.
What did you do?
I said something a little dirty.
What'd you say?
Well, I can't say it because I'm going to get banned again.
How about a
RJ.
hint? How about a hint?
You can't drop me. I mean,
about
you
a
can't
hint?
ban me. It was nothing political, I can tell you that much.
Was it a slur?
No.
All right,
No slurs.
Chloe on her anonymous rando account. Why are you still supporting him?
Well, I would ask you the same thing. Aren't you a Trump supporter?
Oh, huge Trump supporter. I like his policies, specifically love the fact that gas has gone up almost an entire dollar month over month. Big fan.
Yeah, big fan. Okay. So let me ask you this. Have you ever seen gas fluctuations during a presidency before?
Sure.
Yeah, okay. So, the price of oil, now I haven't checked on it today, right?
Why is oil up?
Well, I mean, that's literally solely due to the actions of the president. We can
Right now,
definitely
yeah.
concede. Yeah, 100%. We can definitely agree on that. But I would like to make it abundantly clear too that we talk about the money spent in Iran, but we don't talk about the billions of dollars that Obama spent in Iran as well. He just gave him pallets of cash.
Girl, how much money did Obama give Iran?
Literally billions of dollars. I want to say 16. I wanna-
1.7 billion. 1.7 billion.
Along with the millions of dollars that he also gave them that was not
What?
cash.
No, 1.7 billion.
Right,
Okay.
and what was that for?
Tell me, what was it for?
It was for not a lawsuit, but it was for an agreement that we had with them from the 1970s that we could have gone to court for.
It was their money.
It shouldn't have been their money. We could have gone to court for that.
No, what court are you gonna go to?
Yes, they were
No.
suing us. Yes,
Girl,
we could have gone to court and we did not have to pay that.
It was their money.
Okay, so what
There's
I'm
no
not
argument here. It was
understanding,
their money.
it was literally, it shouldn't have been their money. Why would you give a
Girl,
country?
I need you to stop for 1 second. You're
Okay.
mad at Obama for giving them their money like a decade ago, more than a decade ago, but you're not mad at Donald Trump for taking us out of the JCPOA, for bombing Iran, killing 168 little girls, for 13 American service members being unalive, for the stock market tanking this year so far. For any of this, you're mad at Obama. Do you think
Yes.
just maybe you're in a cult? Maybe.
Okay, so once again, I want to make it abundantly clear really quickly that I was able to acknowledge the fact that the prices of gas were solely due to the actions of the president. And I want to make something clear really quickly. Number one, I want to ask you, how is the JCPOA beneficial when we have no proper documentation as to whether or not we were actually checking on what was going on there?
The IAEA checked over and over again. There's even proper documentation. What does that even mean?
I would like you to show me that proper documentation.
You want me to show you proper documentation?
Yes, because I've looked into
Before we
this.
get into it, the 1.7 billion payment made by Obama administration was the settlement of a decades-old legal dispute. It was their money. The 1981 departed deal to release the original 52 American hostages. Iran-U.S. Claims Tribunal was established in the Hague to resolve outstanding financial dispute. $400 million that Iran had originally paid was never in dispute. The U.S. technically held that money in a trust over 37 years. With interest came to $1.3 billion or $1.7 billion. That's why they were paid that money.
Once again, could have gone to court.
Let's look at under the JCPOA, where there are routine check-ins, and did Iran violate its uranium enrichment according to them? I mean, you can do this too, right? You know that.
No,
You know,
I'm
you can,
aware,
like,
RJ.
Google
That's
stuff.
why I'm asking you, because I've already done this before.
Right. And what did you find when you did it?
Absolutely nada.
Absolutely not a what?
No evidence for proper documentation as to whether or not we were doing the checkups that we said we were going to do.
Okay, the agreement established what the International Atomic Energy Agency called the most robust verification system in existence, and I quote, installed tamper-proof seals, high-tech surveillance cameras that captured hundreds of thousands of images daily. Inspectors spent roughly 3,000 days in the field in Iran annually, double the amount of time they spent there before the deal. Iran previously amended this protocol, which granted inspectors the right to request access to any site in the country, including non-nuclear military sites, if there was suspicion of undeclared nuclear activity. Iran kept its enrichment level at 3.67 during the JCPOA, which is suitable for civilian power, but far below the 90% needed for a weapon. Iran maintained a stockpile of low-enriched uranium below the 300 kg limit. I don't see any proof that they broke it.
No, not the breaking of it, but also there's documentation
Bye,
and
Chad.
claims of reports of them actually being found to be researching nuclear weaponry while having
Okay,
uranium
then I
enrichment.
will let you source that. Ari, do you want to just come up? It'd be easier that way. Because I don't know what you're showing me. So, like, the reports from the IAEA in Iran over and over again reports throughout the entire years, all the years. Florida blocked a law banning marriage to your first cousin. Okay. Good morning, KJ.
Can you hear me?
Sure.
Okay, so
sunflower?
the reports that I have right here is IranResearch.org. I can get you some government websites as well that the research was extended.
IranResearch.org. Okay.
That the research was,
It's not a website.
like, I promise you it is. Hold on,
I'm
I'll
on
screenshot it for you.
IranResearch.org. It's not a website.
Sorry, it's Iran Watch. I'm so sorry. Anyways, that reports show that the research
IranWatch.org? Okay, I wanna
continued
know
into
what.
2009.
Yeah, the JCPOA ended in 2018. Why wouldn't it continue in 2009? We were out of the JCPOA by the. What are you talking about? It's
But what
10
I'm
years
saying
after
is
we
that
were
we
out
already
of
had.
it.
Hold on. When did we start the JCPOA?
2015.
2015, right. But I want you to understand that we had already made reports. We had already told these people to stop
We
researching
left the
it.
JCPOA in 2018.
I
We
didn't
entered
ask
in
you when we
2015.
left it. I didn't ask you when we left it. I know when we left it. I'm aware that Donald Trump left it. I know this. But what I'm asking you is, or what I'm essentially telling you, the point that I'm making is that it wouldn't have worked under this administration because
Why?
the regulations because we do not have, like, there was no proper documentation of this.
That's
Why
not.
would we use it?
You have to prove that. You can't just say whatever you feel.
Well, you were asking me to prove something else, so what do you want me to prove now? That there was
Prove there
no
wasn't proper documentation, as
Okay, I
Ari
got
came
you.
up here to prove there's proper documentation.
Proper documentation from who is actually going to be who are you looking to document this?
Chloe? T in the chat. I'm going to invite you up one more time, then mute you, brother. If you're too scared to come up here, you don't get to stay on there. Ari, they just say whatever they feel. All the time.
They do. They do. So what I'm going to do, hold on. High forehead. Also, RJ, have you heard about Placenta Gate?
I have not.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to. I was asking in the chat earlier, and I figured you were ignoring me because you were like, "I'm confused by this." Ah.
What happened?
I don't know. You paused.
Oh, hold on. I'm looking for something. Guys, Moon Geezer in the chat. That's him. There he is. Moon Geezer. Good old Moon Geezer right there in the chat. Hi, Moon Geezer. We see you, bud.
All right. So what I'm going to do real quick is just so everybody sees.
Oh, please.
This is from the IAEA.org. It's from their direct website.
Oh.
IAEA.org. Blah, 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 blah.
Chloe, can you come back to us soon?
Monitoring in the Islamic Republic of Iran in light of the United Nations, February 26, 2016. And we can just look at it, and what they go into in here is they go into how they actually look at unresolved items, the JCPOA itself, how they implement it. They also go over their monitoring activities. They also go over how they are performing inspections, the setup of monitoring devices in the nuclear facilities in Iran. Like, I just... Like, so
Chloe, can you come back to the live at some point? Ari's showing you all this, Chloe. You're not here for it. Chloe.
I mean, it's fine if she's not. This isn't for her. This is for the chat at this point. Like she's making claims she can't prove. Like the monitoring by the IAEA over Iran. Because if I go back to the top of the screen, It's literally just about Iran, right? And it goes all the way back to 2003. They consistently had been releasing reports
Ari, she's
on
not coming back.
inspections. They didn't. I know.
She ain't
Iran
coming
didn't
back.
stop inspections until after Trump pulled out of the JCPOA. They maintained the 3.6767 agreement that they had with under the JCPOA the entire time. It was in effect until May 8, 2018, when Donald Trump left it. A report from June 18, 2018 from the IAEA even showed that they still maintained a 3.67% enrichment
6-7.
level as was agreed upon. I know. And they maintained that level until 2021, which is the first time, 2019 they went to 6%. In 2021, they hit 60%, and then have maintained 60% since 2021.
She left on her own, by the way. It's because she teacupped for too long, even though we invited her back several times. Moon Geezer, you keep saying in the chat, I owe you money. Can you please remind me what the claim was and how you won that? And I remember specifically this day where I was in a panel with you guys, and I said, put a poll in the chat to see who's right and who's wrong here, and you guys were too scared, and then you had 500 people in the chat telling you that you guys were wrong, but you ignored everyone.
Oh, boy. You don't even remember what it was, and you're going to tell me how it went?
No, I have a life.
No, you remember the day, and you remember your little polls, your likes, and your fanboys coming in and saying that you were right, but you don't remember
so what was I wrong
the
about?
actual construct of the conversation was?
What was I wrong about?
Asking for clarification isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, $9 billion worth of SNAP funding you thought Trump could unilaterally fund, and I gave you the law as to how appropriations work. Would you like me to get the people on the panel where you came in and said, I'll bet you $100 if you're wrong?
Get him in here. Get him in here. Get him out of their safe spaces, please. Yeah, I said yes. Get him out of their safe spaces. Get him in here for sure. We'll load him up.
You need somebody in here to remind you of the day?
All right, so just remind me of what the claim was specifically.
Your claim was that Trump could unilaterally fund the $9 billion to fund SNAP for the 30 days because we only had enough money to fund half the month.
Yeah, I
you weren't there, young lady.
Ari's talking to you. Moon, Ari's talking to you.
Care. I can almost guarantee that that's not what RJ said. And yeah, you're right. I probably wasn't
there. Hard to have a conversation with you.
You just get muted if you keep interrupting her.
Yeah, I really don't care, and I have 0 fucks to give for you. They're probably less than 0. It's probably a negative number. Anyway, so I can almost guarantee that that's not what RJ said. He probably said that
he left on his own.
Exactly, run away. No. He probably said that Trump could use the contingency funds that were already appropriated by Congress. So. And I doubt he said unilaterally, because
I have no idea what the argument was.
Donald Trump doesn't have plenary authority, so whatever.
Hi Linus, what's up?
Hi, did you do the research on Iran and the unknown storage facilities in Tehran?
Would you like to elaborate?
They have a lot of facilities. What's your point?
Well, does Iran have to declare all of their storage facilities for nuclear activity?
Like today or under the JCPOA?
Under the JCPOA.
Are you claiming they violated the JCPOA?
Correct.
Okay, so what am I going to ask you to do?
Hold on, actually. Did they violate the JCPOA prior to May 8, 2018, when Donald Trump unilaterally withdrew us from it?
January 1st, 2018 is when it was done.
Okay, can you show us this? Thank you, Lavender.
Yep, cool. Foundation for Defense of Democracies, November 29th, 2018, revealed emptying of Iranian atomic warehouse at Turkazabad.
Hold on. Foundation for Defense Democracies revealed what?
Foundation for Defense of Democracies revealed emptying of the Iranian atomic warehouse at Turkazabad.
Iranian. Trying to find it. Ari, any luck?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Oh, September 27, 2018. Interesting. What was the date that I gave you for when Donald Trump pulled us from the JCPOA? Can you refresh my memory?
Read the article before you start talking shit.
Can you refresh my memory?
Ari,
January
what's the article?
1st is when this happened.
Can you
Just
refresh
because the
my
article
memory? I
was
asked
written
you, oh my
in
goodness.
November does not mean that it wasn't from something that
And that's not
happened
what
in
I
the past.
said.
I can't find the article. Can someone help me out find the
Uh-huh.
article, please? Maybe put it in Discord. Bueller? Anyone?
Can you just tell me what date I said that Trump withdrew us from the JCPOA?
It was
Thank you, Ari.
mid 2018.
What date did I say? I gave a very specific date.
What date did I say this happened?
You said January 2018. What date did I say the United States of America unilaterally withdrew from the JCPOA?
May
The
of
word January
2018?
doesn't even show up in this article one time.
What doesn't show up?
January.
Yeah, I know.
Not one time.
It does.
Nope, it doesn't. Control F, January, JAN does not show up one time. Not once.
Yeah.
Not once.
Dude, this is your guys' uneducation
Nope, not even
and
once,
just
that's hilarious.
trying to go for a single side.
Oh, fine. I'll show you. Okay, you wanna play that game? That's cool.
She'll do
I can
it.
show you. I can literally put it on the screen. This is your site, my guy.
Figures of location of the topic we're sent on in September 2018 imagery, as well as its relation to the site. Yeah, it's September of 2018. Literally September 2018, dude.
FTD, this is your site. Revealed emptying of Iranian atomic weapons. Okay, so now we're gonna go to this little thing that says find in page. We're gonna start typing JAN. Oh shit. Oh crap. You would agree that that's the first 3 letters of January?
Here we go. On September 27, 2018, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of Israel revealed at the United Nations General Assembly the existence of a secret warehouse in Turkazbad district in Tehran, which he said held a range of equipment and materials as much as 300 tons and 15 shipping containers related to Iran's past and possible ongoing nuclear weapons effort. He also stated the facility that held 15 kilograms radioactivity
September, by the way.
material that Iran had since dispersed around Tehran.
Lion. It's September. Your argument's shot. The shit, it's done.
It's not shut. This military action that Israel did to be able to get these documents and find this material was done in January.
It doesn't say that anywhere in the article.
No January is in there, sir.
Yeah.
Dude, if you guys educate yourself a little bit on this topic, then you would know.
We literally proved it. I put it on the screen.
You put it on the screen. It doesn't say January anywhere, dude.
It doesn't say January.
Anywhere.
Here you go. JNS.org. How the Mossad stole Iran's nuclear playbook.
Okay, hold on. We'll play into this one too, man. We're having a good time with you embarrassing yourself. JNS.org. What's the name of the article?
JNS.org. How the Mossad stole Iran's nuclear playbook.
How the...
Again, if you guys would educate yourself on the topic, you would know that these two things are together.
I mean, I'm still waiting for you to know exactly what date Donald Trump withdrew us from the JCPOA.
It's irrelevant because the JCPOA was still active until 2025.
No, but they stopped following the second we left and sanctions went back on. No, he's right and wrong. It was active, but the second we left, they stopped following it.
Yeah, they made a statement in 2019 that they were no longer adhering to it because the United States, which was the main backer of the JCPOA, left.
Yes, I'm trying to find this article. He's Mossad. M-A-S-O-U-D? It says Mossad, right?
No, M-O-S-S-A-D. M-O-S-S-A-D. M-O-S. Moss. I put it in your server. I sent it to you.
How come you're so good at finding these things?
I type quickly.
Okay. Okay. And Lion, what does this prove?
Here, I'll read the paragraph for you. It took 2 years until the order, which initially seemed impossible to execute, was fulfilled with remarkable success. In January 2018, Mossad operatives broke into the warehouse in the heart of Iran and returned home with what became known as the Iranian Nuclear Archive, half of a ton of incriminating documentation about Iran's nuclear program, as described by a source who was exposed to materials
So it
in
was
their entirety.
they had documents?
They had documents of nuclear weapons.
Documents.
Correct.
Okay.
Where are the documents? Can we read them?
The Israeli government had them and turned them over to the IAEA, and the IAEA didn't actually go to the facility and inspect the nuclear activity until
I'm gonna borrow the big
2019
screen.
and found the area was scrubbed.
So here we go. This is your JNS, right? Jewish News Syndicate, right center, mixed factuality rating.
It's not great.
Go away. Go away, ad. Anyways.
Come on, man.
Mixed factuality rating.
Jewish News
Based on its
Syndicate.
editorial position in support of the Israeli government, we also rate them mixed for factual reporting due to poor sourcing techniques and promotion of one-sided propaganda. Okay, cool.
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 Good source, man.
What's wrong with the source?
She just showed you?
Oh my
Would you like to do it again, Ari? Maybe he wasn't.
Okay, so what if there's an
Maybe he had a
IAEA
stroke?
document that shows that the facility
Maybe he had a
was
stroke?
scrubbed
I
of
don't know.
nuclear activity?
Oh my gosh.
Show!
Or does it not fit your propaganda, so you won't even listen?
We're listening to you, but you just cited propaganda. Jewish News Network propaganda.
It's not propaganda.
She just showed you.
Dude, I gave you two different sources.
The first one didn't
that
say
give
anything.
you the information on this.
The first one proved you wrong,
And
man.
it gives you satellite images.
The first one proved you wrong.
Right center bias. Rate them mixed for factual reporting due to poor sourcing techniques and the promotion of one-sided propaganda.
For which one?
JNS.
This is for JNS.
Yeah, and the first one proved you wrong. Like it didn't say anything you thought it did. The first one.
It said all of it.
Damn.
Okay, so then show us where the first one said it, because it didn't say January in there once, not once. Like, she did Control F on camera for you. For that, I do have to read a couple of Venmos. I've been terrible at this morning. Real fast. Pedro, thank you for the $2 on Cash App. At least he used his mom as profile picture. I don't know why this guy doesn't have his own account by now. And then Pedro, thank you for the additional $1 for he gets his sources from Atari game consoles. Absolutely, he does. Yeah, for sure. Guys, if you're new to my live, please share, please follow, all that fun stuff. Only 28,000 likes with 1K in here. Please tap the screen. We should be able to 50, 100,000 and off to the races from there. If you want to support, I do have the hat goal up here. I'm also RJ O'Core, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal as well. Okay, back to the conversation. So far we got Jewish propaganda, and the first source proved yourself wrong. So...
Oh, and even the first source is questionable because they are the FDD is funded by pro-Israel philanthropists.
Oh, boy. Boy.
Satellite images are, biased.
All right.
Was that your coat?
Linus,
pictures aren't good enough for you?
Are you supporting Trump still?
Yeah.
Why?
Don't pivot.
It's always in my comments, but
it's not a pivot. You haven't proved anything so far.
No, you were just up with the previous person saying that it's our fault that we got out of the JCPOA.
Yes.
Iran never did anything wrong inside of the JCPOA.
No, I said they didn't violate uranium enrichment, and they did not.
They didn't.
Did you read the JCPOA?
No.
Yeah, which article would you like?
Oh,
me to
you
go
didn't
to?
read
I
the
have
J.
access
So
to
how do you know?
Hold on, Linus. Which report would you like me to go to? I have their entire report page open on my second device right this second. Which report would you like me to go to? Give me the year and then give me the date. On the IAEA report. Which one of the IAEA reports corroborates what you were saying from the FDD that proves that they in fact had enriched nuclear activity at that specific facility, and also name the facility.
It was in Turkazabad, Tehran.
Okay,
And
Hyderabad, got it.
it
And then which
was
report am I going to? And it better be before May 8, 2018.
what? It needs to be before May 8th, 2018.
Yeah, my guy. That's when we left the JCPOA.
Again, JCPOA was still active to.
Stop saying that. We've gone over this. The second that we left the JCPOA, they stopped following it. It's you saying that is just fucking dishonest. Please stop doing that. Sanctions went back on.
Yeah.
We left. They stopped following it. They were done.
Yep. They literally only said once in June of 2018 that they would continue to follow the JCPOA. And then they withdrew that statement in 2019, the following year, because the sanctions were hurting them. So
this is now the third time we told you that. You can unmute and respond.
So we left in 2018. They still
May 8,
followed it.
2018.
And then in 2019, they were like, nah. A year after the U.S. pulled out.
Correct.
Yeah.
You just said
a year of the
instantly
sanctions.
they
A year
started
of the
denying
sanctions.
Yeah, they didn't get to the 60%
A year of
enrichment
the
until 2021. But the second those sanctions went back on, they were done, dude.
You said as soon as we left, they started.
Stopped following it.
Yeah, we left in when?
May of 2018.
I gave you the date.
When did they stop following it?
May of 2018.
2019.
No, 2019.
No, that's not true.
Correct,
Sure.
Ari.
Yeah, no,
a year later.
I know.
Sure.
I know. You're just sorry, Linus. You're just parroting what I said because you didn't know the answer. Because I've been saying it since I've been on this panel. I've been saying it for the last I don't know how many months because of silly people like you. And I'm saying that as nicely as I can. So, like, I'm aware of this.
You won't even look at information that is something that is different from what you guys are saying.
I'm waiting for you to tell me the IAEA report.
So the IAEA report, they did do a report about the those.
There was a report, I believe it was in 2019, that showed that the Tehran facility was scrubbed.
Which date?
After the
Sir,
archive,
there's so many.
The article is showing us reveals an archive of nuclear weaponry. After the archive was revealed, IAEA visited the atomic warehouse at Turquoise Abad, found man-made uranium particles. However, the IAEA's report focused on Iran's failure to explain the origin of those particles rather than declaring any violation of the JCPOA's enrichment caps, which Iran was meeting the entire time. Why are we still on this?
Because the enrichment level is not the only part of the JCPOA. They are supposed to provide the IAEA with tracking information for the movement of any nuclear activity on anything. And there was undeclared nuclear activity in the Tehran.
It wasn't undeclared nuclear activity. It was an archive of old documents, dude.
No. You just read it. You just read it that there was nuclear material found after they scrubbed the facility.
Archives, papers.
No, read what you just said again.
Oh, there it is. After the archive was revealed, they visited the atomic warehouse at Turquoise and found man-made uranium particles. However, the IAEA's report focused on Iran's. Yeah, but they can have that. They can have uranium particles, as it does not go past 3.67. That was the deal. Linus, I'm giving one more minute on this part of the conversation. This after that minute, it's up. So whatever you want to say about the JCPOA,
so you just
in 55 seconds.
It was the Turkazabad site a declared site to be able to store nuclear material? Did IAEA know about it?
No.
And that's a breaking of the JCPOA.
Right. It still wasn't past 3.67%. So we pulled out, and then what happened?
Again, you're talking...
We pulled out, and then what happened?
You are talking about something...
Strike one. We pulled out, and then what happened?
This was before we pulled out.
Strike two. We pulled out of the JCPOA,
Host, you're wrong.
and by
You're wrong.
2021, we got to what?
You're wrong. You are
Okay.
lying. This is your
All right,
propaganda.
sir, I'm going to give you one more chance, man. One more chance. Did they enrich uranium past 3.67% until we left the deal? Yes or no?
You're wrong.
Okay, I gave you a chance, man. I gave you so many chances.
You're an
dude.
idiot.
I'm an idiot. Thank you. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Are you there? I think he was up by accident.
I think so too. If I'm being honest.
Holy shit, man. Angela, you there?
Found a job waitress in there, and we were both there until 3 this morning. Decided.
Just watching something.
And to be clear, like before I drop back down, Iran is still a signatory of the NPT, the Non-Nuclear Proliferation Treaty. Israel is not. Just want to point that out. Also, RJ,
Hi.
after the live, you need to go watch my video from yesterday.
Okay, I will.
That way you understand Placenta Gate.
Okay, I'll take a look. Blooder, are you there?
All right.
Yep,
Are you a Trump supporter?
Love you, bye.
of course, bro.
Okay, how old are you?
22.
Can you talk normally, please?
I'm
Like a human
22.
being? 22. Okay. I'm going to drop you down, and then I want you to request back up and talk normally, okay? Like an adult. Can we do that? Or can we
I'm
just stay here and
talking
just talk
normally.
normally?
Wait,
All right.
am I not talking normally?
No, you weren't. You weren't. Now you kind of are. All right. Where are you from?
I live in New York.
Okay. What time is it right now in New York?
It's 9/11. Crazy.
It's not 9/11.
How is it not?
It's 10/11. Where are you really
It's
from, dude?
9/11.
Because I'm going to kick you out now, but where are you actually from?
Bro,
before I
it's
do?
9/11. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
I live in Buffalo.
Still
Do-
not
do I
9/11
got
in
the-
Buffalo either. Nope.
It says now. It says 9/11, dude. I'm not even kidding.
All right, man. You got dropped. Sorry, man. Still not 9/11 in Buffalo. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, what does your wife look like?
Cool. Thanks for coming up, man.
Oh.
Hey, we got two besties. What's up, man?
That, aren't you? Yeah. So I went and I was able to go back through and find the original day that you and I had our conversation. So I've got the video. I'm going to make sure that I clip your moment of the bet and what the bet was about, and then I'll bring in some panel members, and then we'll.
Then do it. Hi, TikTok.
Hello.
How old are you?
25 years old.
All right, Trump supporter?
Yeah, for the most part, yes. But since you're a Trump supporter, I'll point out one of the things I disagreed with him on.
Real fast. Snowbird in the chat, I'm going to invite you up one last time, brother, and I'm going to kick you out of my chat, dude. You've been super loud down there. We have conversations up here. There's 1,000 fucking people in here, dude. If you're too scared to come up here, you don't get to stay down there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I've liked a lot of what he's done on the economic front. I support the deregulation, cutting non-defense spending, cutting taxes, shrinking the size of the federal government overall. That's my main reason for being Republican, supporting Trump, getting rid of the administrative state, whatnot. I'd say
So what was it for the economy?
Well, not even it's not even really the economy per se for me. It's more of a matter of principle, of returning America to a society that's mostly state and localized.
What?
What do you mean? What?
How is he doing that?
Getting rid of the administration. Wait, are you a Trump supporter or not? I thought you.
No,
were.
I'm not. I'm not a Trump supporter. This is facetious. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then we can focus more on this. Because I was going to bring up the whole CCOT thing, deporting people to CCOT as the one issue I had. But yeah, let's focus on this. He's getting rid of the Department of Education, Department of Labor.
And why is that good?
Because that's not a federal responsibility.
What does the Department of Education do? What is their task?
They dish out money to schools, essentially.
Right.
and
So
set
they help fund
guidelines.
schools, especially like special ed programs, stuff like that, right?
That's not at all the federal government's responsibility.
But who are you to determine this, man?
The founding
Oh,
fathers. Jefferson himself said this in the letter.
It's 2026, brother. It's 2026. Like I don't care what Jefferson said back. I don't care at all. Literally nothing fucking from then like matters now. Like even 2A, like the fact that we haven't changed that like, is literally insane to me. It's fucking insane.
Oh.
It's 2026. The Department of Education helps fund programs for student loans, helps fund special education programs. I'm cool with that. And if you want to take that away, the states that would get hurt the most are Republican ran. And even though like I don't like Republicans, I don't think kids should deserve that. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, I don't care if red states. Again, this is a matter of principle to me. I don't believe in welfare, even if it goes to people of my own political ideology, right? I don't support giving free money to Republicans, just like I don't support giving free money to Democrats.
It's not free money.
Why are you trying to turn my camera on?
Because this is crazy shit, dude. So you should say it on camera.
Crazy. This is the vision of the founding. Now you don't care about the founding fathers.
Just camera on, dude.
You fucking nigger. Kill yourself.
Ah,
Kill
there
yourself.
it is,
Kill
brother.
yourself.
It's just what you
Kill
are,
yourself.
man.
Kill yourself. No, you're about to kick me.
Ah, come on. The second you get challenged to get on camera, brother. The second. God damn, dude. Oh, man. They're just bad people. Thank you for the hat, Andre Airborne. Appreciate you, dude. I haven't seen you in a bit. Mikey, I haven't seen your, I don't know what Mikey... For the $2, the cameraman, so much winning, so much greatness, it just couldn't handle it anymore and gave up. Total overload. Most powerful presidency ever. The camera collapsed under success. Sad for camera, incredible for America. God bless Turnip. Thanks, Mikey. And then, Mikey, thank you for the additional $2 for TikTok is best. Yesterday said that someone on Greenie's panel is a, quote, subhuman because she's a Trany. He's a piece of shit. Mikey, thank you for letting me know, dude. Of course, now we know why that person was want to get on camera, because everything is easier to say when you're anonymous. What a fucking piece of shit. Is that dude still in here? I like to block them out of my life forever. Richie, thank you for the $2 on Cash App. This guy's probably still counts with his fingers. Yep. Thanks, Richie. And thanks, Araxis, to the guests. What does Trump's taint taste like? Thanks for the $5, Araxis. I appreciate you, dude. Guys, do me a favor. Keep tapping the screen. I think Ari put a poll up in the corner. She did. Do the poll, as Ari points out. Please keep tapping the screen. Help me out with the hat goal. Donate for all the fun stuff if you want. You also don't have to, because I love you. Wooden Boat Girl in the chat, just come on up. Thank you, Ari, for blocking that person. Wooden Boat Girl, just come up. I'm right here. 1,000+ people in here. Just come up and talk to me. You're friendly, and you're friendly. Right now, I have no one requesting up. We are looking for Trump supporters to request up. I am a ginormous Trump supporter. We love Trump supporters in here. We are big fans of them. We love Trump's policies. Trump's policies are super helpful, putting us into a war. Thank you for the hat. Thank you, Becca. Put us into a war. Thank you, Tommy, for the hat and mustache. That was very kind. Gabe says, I love Trump. Gabe, I invited you up if you're being for real. JTC, I know you're not. I think Gabe is not, though. Trump supporters are entertaining. Thanks, love animals. Mike, I don't demand cameras on for everyone, but like the last guy obviously was terrible. Gabe, if you actually are a Trump supporter, come up, dude. Hi, Taz. It's hard. It's hard, Rory. It's really hard. Thank you, Emma, for muting that person. Guys, we are looking to have conversations with Trump supporters in this live. If they voted for Donald Trump, if you support him, if you support stuff like the SAVE... Oh, I almost fell off my chair. If you support stuff like the SAVE Act, if you support the war in Iran, if you support high gas prices, if you support cutting things like SNAP, Medicaid, request on up here. Let's have a conversation. Miss Sunflower. Spoof in the chat, I invited you up as well. What's up, Frunk? How are you?
Good. How are you? Thanks for.
Good, man. Are you a Trump? You're welcome, dude. Appreciate the kindness. Wow, that's wild. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes,
Awesome.
definitely.
Are you still a Trump supporter?
Yes, still yes.
Por qué?
Why? Actually, I enjoy what he's doing with Iran and with the SAVE Act.
What he's doing with Iran and SAVE Act. Is there one of those topics you'd rather talk about than the other one?
Probably Iran would be the best one, the one that I know more about.
So you enjoy the unaliving of 168 little girls?
I don't enjoy that part of it, no.
Okay. So what do you enjoy?
If that's true.
High gas prices?
Yeah, high gas prices.
13 dead American soldiers? What do you enjoy?
Well, we're not seeing the high gas prices because of it. We don't get our gas from there. Actually, oil, but
so why are our gas prices high?
Most of the other countries that we don't like, so like China and Venezuela, get their oil from Venezuela.
Today's average from AAA is 388, by the way.
Yeah, I looked it up. Yeah, and I've been looking it up.
Yeah.
But it hasn't skyrocketed as much as you would think it would if it was 90%, because we don't get our gas.
Oil is traded on a global market. The global price goes up, our price goes up. That's how it works. What the fuck are you talking about? I think this is a new talking point because I've heard this in other lives yesterday.
Yeah, but you realize that China gets like not 90%, but Iran sells 90% of its oil to China.
I'm aware of that, but as the price of the global price of oil goes up, our prices go up. Our prices are up. They're up literally almost $1 month over month.
Yeah, I won't disagree with you on
so
that.
what do you enjoy then?
The fact that we're taking down a regime that could be threatening to us.
Except Joe Kent, the guy who was like head of the counterterrorism, said there was no imminent threat.
Well, I don't care what he says.
Because you don't like him, even though he was appointed by Trump, a Trump Republican.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Because he said something that you don't like.
If
you
Trump
don't agree.
says something, well, if Trump said something stupid, I'm not going to agree with him on it.
You voted for the guy who says everything's stupid and lies more than he tells the truth, dude. That's fucking crazy.
That's
crazy.
I don't agree with them on everything.
Okay, so let's circle back. What do you enjoy? You can't say threat. They weren't a threat according to the head of counterterrorism. They're not a threat. And if they were a threat, because we pulled out of the JCPOA and made them a threat.
Do you think they're not a threat?
Yes. I think they're not a threat. No, absolutely not. And neither does the head of the counterterrorism, who resigned over this bullshit.
Would you say, okay, I get that. Would you say we have any adversaries, like where any country is a threat to us?
What?
Would you say there is a country that is a threat to us?
I think there's a lot of countries that are quote unquote a threat to us. China is a threat to us. Russia's a threat to us. North Korea is a threat to us. Iran's a threat to us. Saudi Arabia might be a threat to us. But are we attacking all those? I mean, everyone's a threat, right? If the existence of weaponry and nuclear weapons exists on Earth, then everyone's a threat. But, like, why are we specifically in Iran now if the head of counterterrorism is saying there were an imminent threat to us? And also, if they were, which are not, we caused it by leaving the Iran nuclear deal. We did this. We made this happen.
You just said that Iran is not a threat.
My God, dude. I'm going to give you one more chance to have a conversation. I'm going to drop you if you can't do it. Iran, threat. A lot of countries, threats. Imminent threat? No. So
okay,
if the argument is they're a threat, we should be going at, but so is China. Why aren't we attacking them? So is Russia. Why
are we more powerful? Because China is way more powerful. If we did that, it would be WW3.
What do you enjoy about being in Iran?
To protect us, I enjoy like having safe, boundaries and stuff. And
we are creating a generation of people who hate this country. We are radicalizing thousands of people over there to want to unalive us, who want to do things here. It is literally making us less safe. They don't just come here and do T group things, right? If we don't fuck with them, but we go over them, we literally unalived 168 children there. You don't think someday down the line there will be retaliation for that here, whether it's one person doing something really, really bad or some kind of military action. Right? Like, that's crazy.
It could be, but what about all of the Iranians that were in support of this, that are so happy that this is happening?
Cool. That's great. America first, man. $16.5 billion we spent over there so far. $16.5 billion spent over there so far. Best estimates of what I found so far. Do you know what that could do, man? That could do, let's see, what are the list of things? Universal pre-K for an entire year. That could fund. It restored $12 billion, $16.5 billion in K through 12 funding disruptions from the Big Beautiful Bill. That could go back in there. It could provide full Pell Grants for roughly 2.2 million low-income college students. It could replace bridges in this country. It could improve public transit. It could put money back into Medicaid, which is taken out by the Big Beautiful Bill. It could go into child care subsidies. It could fund the VA.
Yeah, so you're saying to take out all of the billions that we're spending to unalive Iran.
Yes, we could use it on America, yes. America first, right? I thought you guys, that was your thing. Okay. Yeah.
So then we should pull all foreign aid, right? Because that
I didn't say pull all foreign. That's crazy.
Why not? It would
because
be
things like you said are important.
It would be better spent here in the U.S., right?
I think when it comes to like soft power foreign aid, which helps us, which keeps things from AIDS growing in other countries and getting here, I think that could be really good. I think bombing children's schools because of a lie about an imminent threat is insane. While 60% of Americans can't afford to live not paycheck to paycheck, while we can't afford healthcare in this country, while inflation just went up to 3.4% year over year, unemployment's gone up, jobs are being lost. Like, this is a crazy argument, dude.
It's not a crazy argument. I don't know how
Can I get a 1 in the chat if this is a crazy argument, please?
Yeah, well, you can do that. But then also, you would have to make the same argument, for example, Ukraine. So we should pull out of that and not give any aid, right? Because it would be better.
No, we had an agreement with them. So a couple things about Ukraine. We had, so I will agree and disagree. Let's start with, hold on, it's some nuance here, right?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
No, because we do have an agreement with them, the Budapest Memorandum, that if they lost their nuclear weapons, we would defend them in case something happened. Something happened, correct? They were invaded by a sovereign country, correct? Like, they were a sovereign country invaded by so yeah, we did give them money because of the Budapest Memorandum, which we had to do that.
Yeah,
right?
and I think that was a moronic agreement, but yes.
You don't have to like it. It exists.
Yeah,
right.
I totally
Number
agree.
2, that money and aid, military, that comes from the military budget, right? I am 100% for taking that military budget and slashing this shit out of it and putting that money into more social programs. Are you?
Well, I wouldn't do either, but if I had to pick one, I would say social programs probably would be better. But
stop voting Republican.
It depends what social programs you're talking about.
And by the way, as Ari just pointed out, Pete Hegseth is asking for an additional $200 billion for military, on top of the almost $1 trillion budget they have in a year.
Yeah, I think that's fine, but
it's fine. We can't afford to eat. We don't have early child education. We can't afford health care, and that's fine. What could $200 billion do? What could
not much.
$100 billion.
Military, not much.
No, I mean for like the American people, billion due to fund programs that help American people.
Are you asking ChatGPT?
I'm asking Gemini. I like it better than ChatGPT.
Oh, well, yeah, it's more left leaning.
It's just Google.
Yeah,
it's just Google. And also, like, numbers don't like lie. All right, real fast, guys. My Venmo is not like working today for like pop-ups. I'm not getting notifications, so people are sending me stuff. I'm just not seeing it, and I apologize for that. Aaron, thank you for the $5 for continuing to fight the good fight against fascism, my friend. Thank you so much, Aaron. That's super kind. And then Alec, thank you for the $10. Good morning, RJ. Florida, a hard red state. Gas average for regular is $3.95 according to AAA. 1 month ago, it was $2.93. I did just see a gas station this morning at $4.01. When will it stop? Anyways, you're the best. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Mr. Alec. You are money. Let's go back because I want to see what $200 billion could do.
Well, and also, what is the highest gas price state?
California.
California. Yeah. Second?
New York, probably?
No.
Maybe Washington
Hawaii.
State? Okay, cool. I can imagine Hawaii, being rough to get gas to because it's an island out there. I'm sure.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay,
sure,
I mean, but again,
California
we
is the
go
highest.
by. I know, but California also
Little
they make
bit
more money.
weird.
Also, Frank, they also make more money there. Like their income's higher as well. So the gas is higher, yeah, sure, but their income's also higher.
Yeah,
Okay.
Texas has a really high income, and also New York.
New York's also high. I don't know what Texas is. All right, I do want to go into what this money could be funded for.
Yeah,
So again, remember,
okay.
$200 billion
Okay.
the PHEX is asking for, in addition to what they already get. $30 billion could fund universal pre-K for every 3 to 4 year old in the country. Every single one. Do you think that's better spent?
No.
No. So you'd rather bomb Iran than fund early childhood education?
We spend so much money
Frank,
on...
direct question. You'd rather drop bombs? I know, direct question. And I would like it on camera. Do you have camera? Yeah, let's get the camera on. No, I think this is a good question to have on camera.
No, I'm not going to turn my camera on.
You're not proud of that answer?
No, I'm totally proud of it.
Okay, then put your camera on and say, here, I'll give you a chance to do it. Let's go, man.
No, I'm not gonna
Why?
do that.
Why you don't seem proud of it then,
Nope.
man?
I'm
The chat
definitely
says
proud
that's an
of it.
insane take.
Okay,
This is an
that's
insane,
fine.
It's insane, but say it on camera then, dude.
My camera on? Why do
Because
you
I
want my
don't
camera
think
on?
you would ever do this on camera.
No, because you want me to. You want to dox me? No,
That's not what I'm showing my face. This is not doxing. Showing
and
your
I
face
wouldn't
is not
dox you.
doxing.
I wouldn't do that. You're a public figure.
I'm
going
a
to
dad
do that
in
to
Rhode Island,
myself.
brother. I'm not a public figure. All right, my friend, I'm gonna give you a minute to put your camera on. This is crazy shit you're saying.
Not going to do that.
Dude, just say that you're not proud of it then, man.
I am proud of what I'm saying.
Okay, then
I'm
get
not
that
going to
camera
show
on.
my
You're not talking
face.
anymore till that camera goes on then. You're done. Chat, we are done with him talking until that camera gets popped on. If he's proud of saying things like it's more important to bomb Iran than fund early childhood education, that's fucking insane. Mark, thank you for the $1 over on Cash App. For when is Frank going to enlist in the military? That's a good question. Frank, are you going to enlist soon? You have 1,000 people telling you to put that camera on and be proud of this shit, man. Go ahead, dude. I'm sending you another invitation. Just press yes. Just press yes. Fucking coward, dude. I swear. They're such cowards, man.
I'm not going to do it. No.
But you're not proud of it then, man. You're not proud of it. You're not proud of it. I can't keep talking to you if you're not proud of this shit, dude. There's a lot of people in here. There's 1,000+ people in here. If you aren't proud of saying insane shit like I'd rather pay to drop bombs on children in Iran rather than fund universal childhood education for a fucking full year for every 3 and 4 year old in the country, which studies show that getting into early childhood education faster, earlier would improve test scores, improve education in this country. It also helps parents who want to work. It helps the economy, but you have to drop bombs in Iran. So I can't keep platforming you in front of 1,100 people if you're not proud to say it on camera. So I'll try one more time. I will try one more time. If you want to stay up here, I want you to be fucking proud. Put your fucking camera on. This is your last chance, brother. Go ahead.
No, I'm
All
not.
right. You're not proud. Bye. 1,100 people, man. Make sure you all drop that dude a follow so we can follow him around and just ridicule him for the rest of his TikTok existence.
What's up, bro?
Why?
Why what?
Why? Why am I looking at you?
Because I need to tell you something about this. So I don't agree that Trump is the best president, but let me tell you something. I did vote for him though.
How old are you, dude?
I'm 23.
23. All right, real fast. Matt, thank you for the $5 over on Venmo for being a dad in Rhode Island. The laughing emoji. Thank you so much. And then Taz, thank you for the $2 for spread cheeks, not hate. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Guys, again, there's 1,100 people in here. If you're not following me, please drop a follow by pressing that button up there. If you haven't done your 1 penny daily heart me, do your daily heart me. I do have 8 hats left in the gift goal up there if you can help me out with that. There's also the hand hearts and everything else. And also, if you want to get involved in the conversation or just donate, I am RJ Okor, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal. Okay, why'd you vote for him?
Before I vote for him, people are complaining about my voice. I literally have a hormonal imbalance. Like I can't control that. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. Anyways, so I voted. I want you to take me seriously, but I voted for Trump not because he's a amazing person, but because I'm being serious, dude. Kamala Harris terrifies the shit out of me.
Why?
She is literally mentally ill. Imagine somebody like that, like taking care of our country.
How so? Be specific.
Every single day she's an ethnicity. That is terrifying. Like one day she's black, one day she's Indian, one day she's Puerto Rican. That is scary.
They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. They're having afterbirth abortions. I'm going to end inflation day one. I'm going to stop the war in Ukraine on day one. I'm going to end it all. How is she worse than him?
She's terrifying, dude.
Donald Trump. Hold on, can you get that camera back on for me? I want your reaction to this one. Yeah, I want it on the big screen too. Donald Trump. Jesus Christ, dude. Donald Trump was found liable.
What? Jesus Christ, what? What's wrong?
Donald Trump was found liable for sexually abusing E. Jean Carroll. He used his fingers to forcefully and deliberately penetrate her against his will. How is that worse than anything Kamala Harris did?
I'm not saying it's worth. I'm just saying she's terrifying, bro.
Okay, I'm going to ask one last time. How is that worse? Because you have two people to vote for. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is terrifying because she changes her accent. Donald Trump raped someone. How is she worse than him?
Okay, I'll answer your question, but somebody said I'm not American. I actually am.
I had to remove him for smoking. Friendly. You? Raziel?
Hey, what's up?
Trump supporter?
Hello?
Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
Perfect.
I
Matt,
wanted to bring up something you were talking about the previous guest with when he brought up the Ukraine war.
Hold on, real fast. Matty Politics, thank you for the donation on Venmo. Please tell someone to go eat oatmeal. If you guys know Matty Politics, he was talking to a guy yesterday. The guy was like in his 80s or like he was just super insane. And Matt yelled at him, "Shut up and go eat some oatmeal, old man." It was great. All right, man, go ahead, Reggie. What'd you say?
Yeah, so when the previous caller brought up the Ukraine war, because that was also a big expense that we did, he said we were legally bound to that war.
Yeah, I don't know, legally bound. I don't know if if that was a legal document, the Budapest Memorandum, but doing the right
thing.
thing.
Memorandum, so that's not even a treaty.
Yeah, but we should probably follow it, right? So we took away their nukes.
No, why should we? Why ought we?
Because we took away their nuclear weaponry with the promise that we'd protect them if something ever happened.
So because of some memorandum that wasn't even written by the head of the state, we're bound to spend $200 billion in a war in the Ukraine?
As long as our military budget is as high as it is, I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
If you want to argue that with the military budget should be, I care about Iran because of the reason of why we're there. So, like, we have an agreement with Ukraine to defend them by taking away the.
But I told you it's not an agreement; it's a memorandum.
Yeah, it's a memorandum of an agreement. It's an agreement. We had an agreement with them to do that, right? An agreement. I didn't say a legal binding document. I said an agreement, which it is, to protect them in the case this happens. Why are we in Iran? Because I'm still like fishing for an answer. Tell me why we're there. Raziel?
Iran?
Why are we there?
In Iran or Ukraine?
Iran, yeah.
Okay, Iran because it's a threat to us.
Okay, what did Joe Kent say? What did the head of the counterterrorism say?
That's one that you like, but there's multiple other agencies that say things that you don't like, right? But you just dismiss the ones you don't like and take this one guy.
I agree with the head of counterterrorism who resigned over it. Also, I have not seen. Hold on, Raziel, stop! I don't want to mute you. Stop. I haven't seen any proof other than Trump sycophants say it's threat.
One more point: gas prices were higher under Biden still. So
okay, you're pivoting away. We can go to that next.
No, I wanted to make that point. I don't want to pivot. I just want to make it before you.
I'll take the pivot. Explain specifically what Joe Biden did to make gas more expensive.
I'm sure because of his green policies. It wasn't even a war.
For example?
The Green New Deal. things like that.
What year
Him
did the
shutting
Green
down
New
drilling in
Deal?
the United States,
Hold on,
cutting
stop,
down the
Raziel.
Keystone Pipeline.
I'm gonna mute you for a second because you said the Green New Deal. What year did the Green New Deal get past Congress?
He cut the Keystone XL pipeline.
I'll try again. What year did the Green New Deal get passed in Congress?
Keystone XL pipeline, which is a
Strike one. I'll try again. What year did the Green New Deal get passed by Congress? You're on
didn't
strike
get
one.
passed. I'm talking about the Keystone
Okay, just wanted to make sure you know, because you said Green New
XL. So,
Deal.
do you know why they were high?
You said Green New Deal.
Can you defend the high gas prices?
Strike two. I don't want to kick you. Stop unmuting. You said Green New Deal, but it wasn't passed. Correct? Correct?
Correct, and you want to go
All
off
right,
of that 'cause you
stop
can't
there.
defend it.
Stop there. Why did you say that then?
I don't know. I could have been wrong about that, but am I wrong
Thank you.
about the overall point?
No, because the Keystone Pipeline
Okay,
XL.
so
That's the next one.
defend the higher gas
Stop
prices now under
talking.
Biden.
How do I get you to stop talking?
You literally muted me the entire time.
Okay,
Quit
I want to
spurting
get
out,
to
weirdo.
Keystone Pipeline XL. You brought that up too, right? Okay.
Yeah, no, defend your higher gas prices under
when
Biden.
Joe Biden
They were higher than they are now.
when Joe Biden got, dude, I'm gonna
You're
give you one
complaining about
last.
high gas
I'm gonna give you one last chance. Stop it.
higher under Biden, dumbass.
All right, come back. Request up when you're ready to have a conversation, brother. I can't do this with you if you won't stop. You said Green New Deal. You were wrong. You said Keystone Pipeline XL. I wanted to talk about that with you, but you don't stop talking. Please come back up. Don't come in here crashing.
I would like you to defend it.
Don't come in here crashing. Let's talk about the Keystone Pipeline XL. If you unmute and start ranting, you're done. This is your last chance, dude.
All right, go ahead.
You said Keystone Pipeline XL. When Joe Biden took office, was that project already gone? Like, not gone, but shut down by locals, by the state Supreme Court? Yes. Yes, RJ, it was. Yes.
Yeah, but he could have started it, which was to push that
Stop
all
there.
the Americans
It was
wanted.
already shut down by the Supreme Court there, right?
So it wasn't his fault, is your point?
Hold on, we're gonna get into it, but you gotta stop. Just respond to questions. Just stop. Okay, when it was shut down, what percentage of it was actually even done?
I don't know. You tell me.
It's about 11% done.
Okay.
Sorry, 8%. Sorry, Court, it's 8% done. What kind of oil was going to be going through that pipeline extension? Thank you, Matt. It was
What,
Montana
amount
Supreme.
of oil or kind
No,
of
what
oil?
kind of oil?
Crude?
No.
I believe.
Nope. Incorrect. Can you read the chat? They're telling you.
Okay, all you're doing is a pop quiz, but you're not defending your higher gas prices under
But-
Biden. They were higher.
Hold on, dude.
This is irrelevant
Hold
to the point.
on. It is relevant because you said gas prices were higher under Joe Biden, which I agree. They fucking were. They were higher. They were goddamn higher. I agree, dude. But
All
the
right, were
issue
you
I'm having here.
complaining then?
Stop interrupting.
Were you complaining then?
Stop interrupting. If you do this again, I'm kicking you. Please stop interrupting. Joe Biden didn't make gas prices higher. Donald Trump did. And how I know Joe Biden didn't make it higher is because I asked you to name how he did it, and you named two things that had no impact on gas prices. Now you can respond.
Okay, by that logic, Trump didn't make gas prices higher. The Gulf states did. This is the same logic. I'm just using it against you.
Oh
Hi, Emma.
my
Go ahead.
God.
This is insane.
Okay, so Raz, I agree. Gas prices were higher under Biden. Do you know what OPEC is?
Yes.
Okay, so what's OPEC?
It's a group of oil producing states in the Gulf.
Well, not states in the Gulf. It's Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. So like Russia, Saudi Arabia, that sort of thing, right? Do you know what the OPEC Plus deal is?
All of these points don't matter. They were
They
higher.
do, though.
You have to engage and learn. You can learn here. You can
They do
really come out on
matter.
the other side here and learn something if you stop doing that.
They matter, and the reason why they matter, right, is because OPEC Plus was a deal that Donald Trump signed with Russia and the Saudis, right? Where he said, during COVID, when nobody was moving, the world was shut down, we were producing too much oil, which was making the stock price of oil plummet, like almost to the negatives. And so they signed a deal together saying, hey, we'll stop producing X amount of barrels of oil daily for 2 years. This deal will expire in 2022. And then when the world started moving again, we had a lot of demand, but not a lot of supply because we'd stopped producing the supply. So
That's not
gas
true.
prices,
So Saudi
that is
Arabia
true.
actually cut oil production to the United States under Biden and Obama because they were having problems with them.
What? No, look up OPEC Plus.
No,
Yes.
that's exactly true. So you
Look
look
up
it
the
up.
OPEC Plus deal that Donald
No,
Trump
Saudi
signed.
Arabia definitely cut oil production
give
to
me a
the
source.
Obamas and Biden.
Give me a source.
Google it.
It's your Raziel, it's your
yours.
claim, dude.
I'm
You
sitting
gotta
here
you
on
gotta
TikTok.
no, stop, Roz.
So
Roz, you gotta stop. You cannot make claims without proof. It's just that's how these lives work. I mean, if it's your first day doing a live stream.
you made a claim about an agreement that was a memorandum, dumbass.
And I agreed it was a memorandum. I never said it wasn't.
No,
also,
you-
don't
you
pivot. Stop. This is
You backtracked
great.
on it when I
Stop. Stop. Dude.
So Iran was definitely a threat. You're just bringing up the
Oh my
one
God.
example of Joe Kent because it supports your world.
What was Joe Kent's job, Raz?
Counterterrorism.
Counterterrorism. Don't you think he would be the one to know if they were a threat?
So he's the only ultimate arbiter of what's true
Did I
about
say he
Iran?
was the only, or did
That's
I
what
say,
you're
do you
implying,
think he would
isn't it?
know?
That's what you're implying.
No, because if I
You're
was,
saying
if
Joe
if
Kent
that's
can
what I
be the
meant,
only
if that's what I
authority
meant, I
on
would
whether
say he was the
Iran
only.
has nuclear weapons or not.
I would
When
say
there's
he was
plenty
the
of
only.
agency
Did I
heads
say he
that
was
have
the
said
only,
exact
or did I
opposite.
say that he
You're
would know?
cherry picking.
He's
cherry picking.
insufferable. Like
cherry
his
picking.
inability to engage in
And
a
you have a
conversation
receding
is
hairline, bro.
insufferable.
Rez, I want you to
I know.
I want you to
It's pretty
You got a big
recognize this
forehead.
weird thing. Rez, I
Thank
want
you.
you to recognize
You're
this
gonna lose
weird
your
thing that
head
you're
in
doing,
like
right?
a couple of years.
Awesome.
Rez,
Thank you.
I want you to recognize this weird thing that you're doing. Whenever you get backed
You're
into a
cherry
corner
picking?
with actual facts of a
Wait, you
situation,
cherry
you
pick?
pivot to something
Sir,
else.
you gotta stop interrupting. I'm not gonna warn you again. Stop
Nobody is
interrupting
cherry
and
picking.
engage in a conversation, or I'm gonna kick you out of here. Just engage. You attack me personally. I'm totally cool
I'm
with it. Don't
engaging.
care.
I said she cherry picked Joe Kent.
All right, I'm done.
I didn't cherry pick anything. I was trying to talk about OPEC. And
He
you
came up here
pivoted
2
to Joe
times.
Kent. It's wild behavior. Good morning, RJ. I thought you cut your hair and had a panic attack.
No,
I just want you to
the buns
know.
down this morning.
Yeah, I don't like it. Put it back up.
Oh no, I love it. Jamie hates it.
I'm with Jamie. Put the hair back up.
I can't go out in public like this. She would either maybe put a hat on or put it up in the man bun. But she
I
won't let me go in public like this.
literally woke up. You turned you on for the show this morning and was like, "What happened to RJ's hair?" Like Millie saw me panicking in the chat and was like, "Don't worry, it's just down today."
Don't worry, keep it in man bun. Who is Supreme 9000? Are you a Trump supporter? I don't think so. Supreme? Nope. Okay, try again. Gifter. Oh, you don't follow me. Maybe you? Guys, thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for the taps. You guys are crushing it. Appreciate everything, guys. Thank you, Mikey, for the $2 over on Venmo for free the man bun. Maybe in a minute. Lolo, you there?
Lolo's sleeping.
Lolo, I want you to have a lovely nap. Enjoy.
RJ, I think if you really want to piss them off, you should say Gavin Newsom is the best president, seeing as Donald Trump called him President of the United States, Gavin Newsom. It wasn't even just President Gavin Newsom. He said President of the United States, Gavin Newsom.
And I loved his post after. Hold on one
Take your blue
second. Gen X, thank you so much for the $5 over on Venmo. For Don't Listen to Emma, you look like a sexy progressive Tarzan.
Honestly, Lainey, valid to be mad about that.
Are we going to meet Lainey, by the way?
If Lainey lives in New York, we better meet Lainey.
Lainey
I've
lives in
met
New York,
Lainey.
so we better be meeting Lainey.
I've met Lainey. I've gotten multiple Lainey hugs, and if you guys haven't gotten multiple Lainey hugs, you're really missing out.
I have not. I'm excited to meet Lainey, though. Just as a little PSA, me, Emma, and a group of creators will be in New York City for the March 28th No Kings protests. And if you want to meet, you have to buy me a bourbon after. That's the rule. So if like 50 people meet, 50 bourbons, I probably will be rushed to the hospital at some point that night.
No, here's the thing, RJ. You owe me a bourbon for all the strays I catch in the name of fucking RJ, bro. What do you
Fine.
mean?
One of my bourbons, I'll push over to you. Hi, Mitch Maichi. Are you there?
Yeah.
My Itchy Berry Sack. Really good name. Very progressive. Very mature.
Yeah, no, it's 100%.
JTC in the chat said he matched with you on Grinder. Is that true?
With who?
Never mind. All right, man. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
All right. Like still?
Yeah.
All right. ¿Por qué?
So you do know that like majority of the world's been laughing at you through the Biden ruling, you know. That
Hold
Trump
on a
is
second.
only putting in-
Where you from, dude?
I'm from Africa.
Okay. What the fuck, man?
What do you mean?
Why are you up
I
here?
mean-
You're not here. You don't have to worry about
but I
any of the
thought
stuff that goes on
immigrants- I
here.
thought
You don't have to worry
immigrants are
about
allowed in
the
America.
healthcare issues we have here. You don't have to worry
Are you
about.
deporting me? Are you deporting me?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Rajil. Wait, I'm the wrong person. I pressed Rajil. What's up, Rock Goddess?
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
No worries at all. I'll
I
drop you
love-
down. I appreciate you being here watching. Hanging. Maybe you? Sorry, I'm trying to get someone up here. Maybe you. 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 Mamma Mia, are you a Trump supporter? Nope. Vicky, are you a Trump supporter? I don't know where Vicky is, but it just sounds lovely, tranquil.
It honestly does. I'm here for it.
Vicky, I don't know where you are, but stay there. It sounds great. It's a friendly here.
Yes, we love Carolina.
You love Carolina. Hi,
Shit,
Carolina.
I'm here. Oh, I was tapping. I'm sorry. Hi, guys. How are you?
All good. I figured you
Listen.
were tapping, but you always support us, so we have to. I gotta let you.
Listen, y'all go to New York. Go to Tiffany's on Fifth Avenue, next to the Trump Tower. I could get you guys a nice little discount, all right?
Oh, okay.
Like Tiffany's diamonds?
Yes, honey bunny.
Carolina,
Yes.
stop it right fucking now.
Yes. I was working there before moving to New York, to Georgia. So, all right, I gotta go back to work.
God.
Bye.
All right, bye, Carolina. Thank you for everything you do for us.
Bye.
AK, you there?
Yeah, man. Sorry.
You not a Trump supporter?
Fuck no.
Well, I guess W. I can't be mad at you. Thank you for being here
Oh,
and watching
thank
and participating
you.
and
Thanks.
tapping, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna drop you down. Doesn't your hair hurt sometimes? Mine does from being up. No, never. All right, Emma, I'm gonna drop you down because there's no one requesting. I don't want to scare people
Bye.
away. But hang, I'll bring you back up if we get someone else.
Bye, love ya.
Girl, bye, love you. Again, as a reminder, guys, I will be in New York City with Emma, hopefully Lainey, and a lot of other creators. I just don't want to throw names out there. On March 28th, so if you are in the New York area, hit me up. Hit up Emma. Let's hang out. You owe me a bourbon. Lainey will be there. Perfect. You owe me a bourbon. Everyone owes me a bourbon. Everyone. Thanks, Amber. Midwest Progressive needs to get his ass to New York and buy me a bourbon. That son of a bitch. And so does Taz. All right, Amy is not loading in. Oh, no worries, Kayla. All right, guys, I'm RJ. Welcome to my live. We have 120,000 likes. I'm going to change the gift goal, get away from the hats. Cass owes me a bourbon as well. Lainey, I 100% you owe you one. That's true. No argument there. But it has to be a bourbon. Let's change. Update? Sorry. Edit. Guys, we're looking for Trump supporters in the live. If you voted for him, come on up. Let's go 15 of those bad boys. All right, update that. Anyone coming up? Friendly. All right, request up if you're a... Okay, Scotch is fair. Request up if you're a Trump supporter. Like me, I love Donald Trump. He's my favorite. ever. So if you support him like I do, come on up here. All right, sorry guys. Also trying to check into my beautiful wife who texted me. Andrea, yeah, it's down today. I'm a little lazy. Throat burns. East Coast to Beast Coast, true. All right, guys, we are looking for Donald Trump supporters to come up here and have a conversation on politics. As a reminder, we are spending $16.5 billion in Iran so far on this war. Pete Hegseth has publicly come out and asked for an additional $200 billion in additional funding for this war. And the things that $200 billion could do in this country: fund early child education, student loan forgiveness, help build housing, affordable housing across the country, fund education. It's just absolutely wild. And if you are supporting any of this, you must be insane. I mean, if you support this, I'm going to talk to you because I love Trump. Hello.
Salam alaikum.
What's up, dude?
I'm immigrant.
Okay, what country are you in now?
I'm in Florida.
Okay, what time is it right now in Florida?
It's just 6 in the morning.
Nope, not even close. Not even close, man. Not
Why
even
is
fucking
it you want
close.
to deport? You want to deport immigrants, huh?
I want to just talk to people who live and vote here. I mean, I would like next time, if you want to do that going forward, I would maybe like look up where I'm from, what city, what the capital is, because these are like sub questions that you get asked after. That's crazy, dude. Like, come on, man. Melia said, I'm in Florida, I'm about to have lunch. Yeah, it's literally like, depending on what part of Florida you're from, because there is one central time zone there, I believe. I'm pretty sure Ari's there. That's crazy. All right, guys, we are looking for, again, to have conversations with Trump supporters. If you voted for him, if you're still supporting Donald J. Trump, get on up here. Let's talk about it. We have hot topics like the SAVE Act, which is currently going through the Senate, and according to Kelshi, has about 11% chance to pass. We have all the swing elections that Democrats won last year, and 3 months now. I believe it's now 28 swings for the Democrats. Republicans have not swung a single one. We have polling across the country showing that Democrats are going to win the House. We now have the betting market saying that Democrats have a chance to win the Senate. The last time I checked, let me take a look right now, it was a 50-50 split on the Senate, which, if you guys pay attention to like the Senate races, they've like no chance to win. Oh, Ray in the chat. I'm pretty sure you're a Trump supporter, no? Ray? Pretty sure you're a Trump supporter, are you not? I might be wrong. Pretty sure. Hold, please. Pretty sure Ray, why aren't you up here, man? I'm pretty sure you hold your own lives, panel lives that no one goes to. Ray, get up here. All right, I wanted to see what the U.S. Senate was. U.S. Senate. Right now, Kelshi has Republicans 51% to Democrats 50% to win the Senate. Obviously, the math's not mathing, but that's how the betting market works, which is crazy. If you look at the maps for the Democrats, what they have to do to win the Senate, they shouldn't win. Like, they shouldn't win. They have to win in Ohio. All right, Ray, if you're too scared to come up here, I don't want to see you live anymore today, okay? If you're too scared to come talk to me out of your fucking safe space panels, no respect for you. You could just be muted. That's fucking crazy, dude. This woman holds her own live panels all the time, all day long, no viewers, scared to have a one-on-one conversation. Outside of a safe space of a panel, zero respect for people like that. Anyway, Democrats don't have a single chance, according to most polls, to win a Senate. Now they do. John Wick. Yeah, Carolina, it's crazy, dude. They're so cool. They're so able to hold their own safe space panels, but like one-on-one conversation where they can't hide, they won't do it. Sherrod Brown is polling says favored to win right now, and I think is definitely a possibility. I think James Tallarico against any conservative, especially like an old man like Cornyn, I think Tallarico has a huge chance to win. Like I can't imagine going in there and voting for anyone over Tallarico. Like this is crazy. Dude generally seems to care about people. It's easier to talk to 20 people. Yeah, but yeah. Matt, it's easier when they have a panel of 8 people and you're by yourself and they want to go 8 versus 1. And if you dare ask them to drop members of the panel to have a one-on-one conversation, it's like the end. Right, Matt. Oh, snap. Tino, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Try a new approach with the leftover MAGA by giving compliments, RJ. For example, tell MAGA to smile more because yellow is a pretty color. This is towards the Bourbon Fund. Thanks, Tino, for the $5 towards the Bourbon Fund. Midwestern, thank you for the $5 for a bourbon on me. I'll be hungover on a plane back from Mexico. All right, well, you're going to Mexico and I'm going to New York City, so you definitely win, and I don't. And then Megan, thank you for the $3 from Rhode Island. I'll also be traveling to New York on the 28th. I would die to see you, Steve and Johnny, and Totes by your bourbon. Megan, please send me a message. I want you to meet up with all of us because I will be there. Johnny? Is Johnny going to be there? I did not know that. I've never spoken to Johnny, but I would love to meet him. Hi, AID organization.
Yo, what's up?
Ooh, wasn't expecting that voice. Nothing. Nothing is up. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Cool. Like still?
Still, yeah.
Okay. And how old are you for TikTok purposes?
I'm 40.
Thanks, Michael. All right, man. And why are you still supporting him?
Because, I mean, like, is he not putting balls back in America?
I don't know what that means, man.
Yeah. Now, it means that everyone was laughing at America through the Biden ruling, yet now when Trump comes in, he's actually making these countries that are saying death to America, and he's putting them in their place. I mean, like, what aren't you seeing? Do you not know Iran literally sings it to the rooftops? How
what state are you in, dude? What state are you in?
Do you understand that you guys?
What state are you in?
Do you guys?
What state are you in?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida, bitch.
What time is it right now in Florida?
11 a.m.
What are you really at, man? The entire chat's saying you're not from here, that you're in South Africa. Is that true?
I'm actually Zimbabwean. I'm British Zimbabwean, so the fact that they fucking...
Right. It sucks, man. At least he passed this time. What else, man? Thank you, Mikey, for the additional $3. Yeah, brother, get your hands on them balls. America first, baby. Mikey. I hope I read it to your liking, dude. And then Cassandra, thank you for the $2 as well. This is my way of canvassing. If you're in Michigan, vote Abdul Il Saeed for Senate. Awesome. I'm going to look that person up later. It's awesome, Cassandra. If you're in Michigan, vote that person, I guess. I have to look that person up, though. I know, I had a thought. It's crazy. So the reason why there's 1,000 people here and we can't get Trump supporters in here is because they're scared. They're scared to leave their safe spaces and have one-on-one conversations, one-on-one debate. Kaz Saeed says, great candidate. What's up, Nikki? Why are they always trying to be fraudulent TikToks, American TikTok? Trump wouldn't approve. He would not approve. All right. No, you're not coming back up here, dude. I might have to just do a restart at some point, but I'm not going to platform people from... all right, I'm just going to block you, dude, since you keep requesting. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Bye. Just stop requesting. You're wasting my time. Stop it. Oh, he means taller ones. I'm running from a debate that starts with Trump has balls. Adam has Rich Poor on right now. I mean, what's left on this app of Trump supporters is not the best. Not at all. Trump has raisins. Mikey, you're funny, dude. All right, guys. I think I don't want to restart. I don't. I hate restarting. It sucks. Oh, Amanda requested it by accident, I'm sure. Amanda, thank you for being here. You know what's super funny? When Dean Withers gets frustrated with people requesting help who aren't following the rules, and he puts the rules on the screen, and he's like, you banned! Super funny. Actually cracks me up. I really like Dean, and even he is struggling to get opposition right now. He had 16,000 people in his live the other day, and he had a really hard time getting opposition. I agree, Viper. I agree. I also have no, my restriction's gone, so. Do I still have restriction? I do, yeah. It's annoying. Tech Wiz, you're mean. What's up, Whiff Wizard? How old are you?
30.
30. Trump supporter?
Yes.
And you're also a Rocket League pro in training. Cool, that's fun.
Trying.
Right, before we get into it, good for you, man. I aspire to be the best. Amber, thank you for the $2. I'll be in New York City, LI Easter weekend. Not the same, but wanted to be included. Amber, you're included. Enjoy your time in New York. All right, Whiff, why do you still support him?
So I think this is going to be biased because I'm from Venezuela originally, but I really like, obviously the capture of Maduro. Although nothing politically has really changed over there.
No.
I think it's a step in the right direction for my people. And all obviously, as an American, I don't have any interest in being in any other countries, but I really can't help but feel happy about that.
Okay, I mean, I don't listen. I can't blame you for that. If you're from Venezuela, it's a step. I agree, it's a step in the right direction. I would have liked to have seen an actual regime change over there.
Yeah.
But needless to say, it's not America first. It doesn't help us, and he campaigned on not doing stuff like that and helping Americans, and that doesn't do that.
Yeah. Do you think that they're gonna that we're gonna reap any benefits from their petroleum though?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen experts say we're going to reap benefits from it.
True. Me either, to be fair.
I think they should have control over their petroleum since you care about that country. You should. I think Venezuela should nationalize it and use it to help the citizens there. It's their oil.
Yeah, but they tried that already.
Well, maybe a better regime in place would do that, possibly.
But hopefully. I don't know. I just think it would be better, I don't know, under the control of the U.S. because, who's in the vice president right now is, that was Maduro's vice president. So, there is no change right now.
It's a puppet government for us.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I just wanted to hear your take on, the whole Venezuela thing. I'm very speculative on Trump to this point, at this point.
If you could vote all over again, would you still vote for Trump?
If it was the same candidates, unfortunately, yes.
Why?
I think I've been fear-mongered too much by Harris and the Democrats and Biden and
they're coming over in caravans. They're raping the children. They're poisoning the blood of America. Democrats want to allow undocumented immigrants to vote in elections. The entire right is the way they campaign and run elections is on fear-mongering. If Democrats win, it's going to be communism.
No,
the Marxist
that.
communist lefties.
But all the stuff
Stealing
I
our
see
jobs.
on TikTok and Instagram, it's all pro MAGA stuff. So they're always dumping on Democrats, and it's just kind of formed my opinion. Unfortunately.
Okay, give me an example of dumping on Democrats.
I don't know. Most of the stuff I see is gonna be regarding trans stuff and
leave trans people alone.
Agreed.
But you voted against them by voting for Republicans and Trump.
Well, yeah, I don't want my niece learning about stuff in school and
learning that
things
trans people exist. How dare they know they exist? Son of a bitch.
I don't think. I mean, there's a lot of things that exist that I don't think that we need to really talk about.
Okay, you said in school. Who's teaching about trans people in school?
In Florida schools, I mean, it was banned, thankfully.
Okay, but I didn't ask you that. I asked you where it's happening.
California, I'd imagine it's happening
Okay,
predominantly.
but you don't have any evidence of that.
I could look it up right now.
Please look it up right now. Yeah.
Perfect.
So stupid.
Do you want me
2,600
to-
children. No, I want you to look it up and just remember as you do it. You're
you want
mad
me to
about
type anything
trans.
specific?
No, I don't care what you type. And as you look it up, remember that you care about this thing, this niche, weird thing about trans people in schools, but you don't care about the fact that gun violence takes 2,600 children's lives every single year. You don't care that gun violence in general takes 40,000 Americans' lives a year. You don't care about things like the Big Beautiful Bill defunding SNAP benefits, which 40% of those are children who are on with short dem, defunding school lunches. You don't care about Republicans in Republican states not funding like universal school lunches or just attacking children in general. But you care about this idea that trans is being taught in school, but you don't know where.
California law mandates that public schools include LGBTQ plus topics.
Awesome. I love that. LGBTQ topics is great. What's the issue there?
The very thing I just read.
So, like, we can't teach LGBTQ at all.
I don't see the need for it. No, I don't see
And
it.
that's not what I asked you. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. I am LGBT plus supporter.
Systematically speaking, it's never been a part of the curriculum. We've gotten to this point without it. I don't think it needs to be in the school system.
Slaves used to exist, right? Remember that? Remember women couldn't vote in elections, black people couldn't vote in elections. We had segregated water fountains. Just because that was the norm, does that mean we shouldn't have changed these things?
That's a ridiculous question.
It's not a ridiculous question.
Are you
slavery?
implying that like I support like slave ownership? What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying like your argument is because we didn't teach this years ago means we shouldn't teach it now, or it shouldn't be involved in curriculum now, right? It's like we also had slavery years ago. Should we have it now?
They
Women
taught
couldn't vote
slavery
in
in
elections
school?
years ago. Should we do that now?
What do you mean they taught slavery in school?
No, just in general. I didn't say slavery in school, dude. You made the argument because it's a new thing, it must be bad. But like slavery existed, like it existed in America, right? Should it still exist?
It's not that it's a new thing. It's not a part of the core curriculum. You don't need it.
All right. Are California schools teaching trans topics? Let's look into it.
It was from the Fair Act.
Information about transgender people and gender identity in the curriculum is not a single lesson, but integrated across several subsection grades through a series of legislative acts. Must include the, quote, fair, accurate, and inclusive, respectful contributions to the LGBTQ Americans in history. You don't think that's important? Fair, accurate, inclusive, and respectful contributions of LGBT plus Americans in history and social science lessons. What's the issue there?
I don't think they're like the way they express themselves is important. It's not relevant.
No. That's not what I asked you. I'm gonna ask you the same question again. Under the FAR Education Act, SB 48, K through 12 schools must include quote fair, accurate, inclusive, and respectful contributions of LGBTQ plus Americans in history and social science lessons. What's the issue there?
Like you're bringing up their sexuality with their like what they've done.
Okay, strikes one and strikes two. I'm going to ask you one last time to answer the question honestly and engage directly. Like the entire chat's saying no to you. And bonus points if you put your camera on and have this argument and put a camera on, because attacking trans people is fucking crazy to me.
I'm not attacking trans people. What are you saying, bro?
K through 12 schools must include...
No. I'm not attacking trans people. I need you to acknowledge that.
I acknowledge you're not attacking trans people. K through 12 schools must include the, quote, fair, accurate, inclusive, and respectful contributions of the LGBT plus community, Americans in history, and social science lessons. Answer me directly. What's the issue with that?
The issue with that is the contributions of people in the past. I didn't know where they were straight, gay, trans, if they like guys, if they like
what if they're
like
black?
dogs.
What if they're black? Can we point it out? Hold on. Can we point out they're black?
Because it's irrelevant.
No, wait. What if they're black? Do we not establish great historians who are black, or like great inventors who are black? Like, do you think it's relevant their skin color, possibly?
Do you think it's relevant what they brought to the
No,
table and not their?
strikes 1, 2.5, brother. If you're not going to engage directly, you can leave. I ask you a question, engage directly. Do you think it's relevant if their skin color is black?
It's not.
All right, I'm gonna.
Do you
give
think it's
a
more
minute.
important
I'm gonna
what
give you
they
a
brought?
minute to put your face on camera. That's where we are now in this conversation. You have gotten to the point where, like, you wouldn't make these arguments with your face showing, and I know you wouldn't. So we'll give you. Put your camera on, brother. Just no more conversations when camera goes on. You're done.
I'm smoking, bro.
Then put it out. We can wait until your smoke's done. All right, Christopher, thank you so much for the $10 over on Cash App for keep those cat litter boxes out of women's sports. W, Christopher, and thank you so much. Whiff, let's get that camera on, dude. You can finish up your smoke. He is scared. I agree. Ooh, Laney's requesting up. Well, before we get Laney up here, and Laney, I'll bring you right up. I would like this guy on camera. All right, have you finished your smoke yet? Whiff? Have you finished your smoke yet? Whiff, can you respond to me at some point? You're muted. We can't hear you. Can you please respond?
Oh, I didn't know you muted me.
Yeah, can you? Have you finished your?
Done.
Yeah, okay. So finish up. Let's get that camera on, and I'll bring Laney up. You could talk to Laney.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Beautiful.
So, are you gonna keep muting me?
Nope. Hi, Laney.
Hello.
What was your question?
I want you to talk to Laney.
You
You have an
just
issue with Laney's
pivoted.
community? You can talk to Laney.
You just pivoted.
Yeah. No, this isn't a pivot. We're talking about this topic.
You asked me to
the one
put
that
on
you
my
brought
camera,
up.
and you.
You're talking to Laney now. Don't talk to me. Talk to Laney.
What's the pivot? We're literally going to talk about this topic. So I just found it interesting that he was like, "Yeah, I just saw this propaganda and I bought it, and now he's just repeating it." So what, when they say teaching LGBTQ in schools, what does that entail?
Couldn't tell you. I'm not in school
So why are you mad at it?
because it's irrelevant
To whom?
to the core curriculum.
The core curriculum.
That doesn't mean
What
anything.
No one's talking, you host. Shh.
So what do you know about pink triangles?
I don't know what that is.
Right. Who did the Yazidis target and send to camps during World War II?
Jewish people.
Is there being Jewish relevant?
Not really.
So you could have just said people,
Yeah.
and we would have understood why those people were targeted then?
Yeah.
Stop smoking
How?
on camera.
I'm
How
not.
would we?
I
You
didn't
can't
even
have
take
the
a hit.
Just
you
leave it
can't
off
have
camera.
you can't have the paraphernalia on camera. Come on, you're
It's
literally
not-
trying to just get the live
Like, have
taken down.
self-control for like 5 minutes and have a conversation.
It's not paraphernalia.
Here, I can give you the big screen so everyone can see the hatred up close.
So you think that we would have understood why those people were put into camps if we didn't explain what kind of people they are?
Can you repeat that?
You think that we would have been able to understand the narrative of why those people were put into camps without knowing what kind of people they were, like why they were targeted?
I guess not.
Right. So who else were targeted by the Yazis and put into camps?
Everyone. I don't know.
No, not everyone.
I really don't know. The Jewish
Right.
people, I thought.
Not just the Jewish people, but also labor leaders, right? Union leaders, communists are people that they determined were communists, right? Socialists are people they determined were socialist. And guess what? Immigrants, right, from other countries, especially non-white immigrants, right?
Good.
Good.
Like,
That's
okay,
good
like
that they
keep
did
going.
that.
No,
Okay.
keep going.
Okay. And also queer and trans people. They were put, instead of wearing yellow stars, they had pink triangles and they were put into the camps. After one of the first things that Hitler did when he took power in 1933 was to destroy the clinic and institute that studied the science behind being queer, and the clinic that helped with healthcare for the queer and trans community. In fact, some of the first um, gender affirming surgeries occurred there. It was ransacked. All the books were taken out into the street and burned. All of the research, decades and decades of research, were sent and put into the street and burned. Those pictures that you see in your history book of the brown shirts burning books, that was from that institute. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, but I don't know
Do you
where.
think that it's unimportant to know that?
I don't see where this is going. I don't think the trans
I don't think
what
that you can follow a train of logic then, because right now what we're
why are you
seeing
cutting me
is
off?
that what we're seeing right now. Maybe
Why are
if
you
you
cutting me
listened
off?
more, why would you listened more instead of yammering and telling me what you
Why don't
don't
you let me
know?
talk? Shut up. Shut
All
up.
you're saying is you don't understand why these things should be important, and I'm trying to explain it to you. What are you going to say that's going to add substance to I
It's
don't
not part of the
understand?
core curriculum. They don't need to learn
You
that.
what is the core curriculum?
Math, science, all the good stuff.
So we shouldn't learn agriculture. We shouldn't learn
Reading, writing, they don't
economics.
teach agriculture. What are you saying?
The fuck they don't. What do you think the FFS is,
That's why you
dude?
buy your food at the
Or
supermarket. Shut
FFA?
up.
What do you think? What do you think the FFA is?
You
Future
buy your
Farmers of
food at
America.
Walmart. Shut up.
We had agri shop class. We had home economics.
Yeah, you
We
baked
had
cookies in
art.
class. Great
We had
job,
art. We
dude.
had music. Is sports
This
a
is
part of the
so fucking
motherfucking? Hey,
embarrassing, dude. This is
is sports
crazy.
a part of the core
You're
So
still
curriculum?
not
embarrassing.
proving how it's
Is
This is
is
so
sports?
embarrassing for
So
you.
we should get rid of sports and art and music, right? Because they're not part of the core curriculum.
correct. Correct.
So all we should be is just robots that memorize books
What about
But
about
history?
math
Can
and
we keep
pick
science.
and
history?
choose. They're
What
called
about what
elect.
about history though? Should history be part of the core curriculum?
You
Yes,
pick and choose the
elective.
electives, right?
Yes.
You know how school works?
Yes. Do you think that there's just
You
a
pick
queer
and
class?
choose.
Do you think that there's just a queer class?
According to California law, probably.
Incorrect. Incorrect. It is just woven into the core curriculum, dummy. So, like in a biology class, you wouldn't just learn XX and XY, but you would learn that intersex conditions exist too, in which people could be born with variations of sex chromosomes.
Also,
It's in the biology class.
as people in the chat have pointed out, electives are like more of a high school thing. Like, do you think K through 6 shouldn't have like art or art or music class or gym?
No, those are electives.
No, no, they're not in K through 6. Those
They're
are not electives.
required courses.
They're just in the curriculum. Yeah, like
And they're
nationwide.
required courses.
Okay, no,
And
then
they're
it's totally
required
good for the
courses
kid.
nationwide.
Okay, so like history,
But-
right? Like, would you agree that history like is important?
And I was literally talking to you about history.
But
World War
you're
II is
changing the
history.
subject. You're trying to tie it in with World War II when we're talking about how it's
Yes,
irrelevant to the core
because that
curriculum.
was something that happened during World War II that has been ignored, and guess what? It's repeating again. Now the research on our healthcare as being digitally burned, right? And they have just passed. Passed a directive that says that trans immigrants can be profiled by ICE, like whether they're immigrants or not. If you appear trans, you can be profiled and you can be detained because your quote unquote documents don't match. We are at the where are your papers, sir or ma'am, point of that history, we're repeating it again because we didn't learn it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and like I understand where the passion comes from, but it doesn't
No.
tie in to the core curriculum. It doesn't.
What
It's
is
not
the Turing?
something
Okay,
that
we're gonna
our
go
K
more
through
core
12.
curriculum. We're
Now,
gonna go core.
if
We're
we
gonna
were
do
in
more core
university and
curriculum.
like you
Hey,
wanted
we're
to
gonna do more
specialize
core
in the
curriculum.
subject, then
Did
that's
you study
okay.
fucking World War II in high school or no? You didn't?
Are you
We
gonna
did. Were you
fucking over
sleeping?
talk every time, bro?
You are not smart enough for this conversation.
And you
Apparently, you
like to
slept through
over talk. Now let's
it
stop
because I'm
talking
smarter
like
than you.
that. Like, what are you doing?
Okay, we want to talk more about history, right? Another still core class. What is the Turing machine?
Couldn't tell you. We're
Bro, what
talking
do you
about
care about core
trans,
classes?
bro. What are you saying? Stay on topic.
I am on topic. I'm
You're
talking
not.
about
You're not.
queer. I'm
Why is it
talking about.
relevant to the core curriculum? It's not.
I'm going to tell you why.
You've had 10 minutes already.
What do you have to add?
You won't let me. Shut up.
You're just going to repeat core curriculum.
Go ahead, man. Add something good. Come on.
No, bro. I keep trying to, and you piggyback. First of all, you piggyback off what she's saying, and then she just overtalks me. Like, bro, get the
All right,
hell
I'm
out of
shutting
here.
up. Go ahead.
What you and I were talking about, host, has nothing to do with what this girl is talking about or whoever. I said was
Has
that
everything to do with it, but
it's
okay.
irrelevant to the studies, like K through 12, bro. If in university you want to specialize in this, and I think it should be in universities because of what this person said.
But we are arguing it's relevant, and that's what Laney's specifically doing is arguing the relevancy, and you don't have a defense back other than the feeling of it's not relevant because I think it's not. You don't have an argument for Laney's argument.
And I'm even telling you why it's important that we learn those things because it is, again, being repeated now because we didn't learn those things. Now, you don't know what the Turing machine is? Fine. The Turing machine was what broke the Enigma code of the Yazis, right? That actually ended the war, according to experts, at least 2 years earlier than it would have because it broke their encrypted messaging. Okay? So it was basically like an early form of computer that
From the
was
U-boats,
invented.
right?
Huh?
From the U-boats. I think I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, and so this was invented by a man named Alan Turing. He was a British citizen.
Yeah.
Now, all of the heroes, all of the soldiers and stuff like that, whenever the war was over. By the way, when the war was over, when they liberated everyone from the camps, guess who were stuck there? Who stayed imprisoned?
Wait, sorry?
Guess who stayed imprisoned after the war was over?
Trans people.
And queer people, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. They were all because it was still illegal to be queer in America and in England. So Germans looked at that and they were like, well, I guess we'll just keep them incarcerated. Now, all the other folks, they got reparations, they got help to get back on their feet. Queer people stayed imprisoned until the 70s. And when they were finally released, they were given nothing. Back to Alan Turing. Alan Turing was, you would think, would be paraded in the streets of England when the war was over, right? Do you know what they did instead?
No.
They castrated him. Do you know why?
No.
Because they found out he was gay.
Okay. And I don't think that's right by any means. Like, I don't know. Are you trying to
Is
paint?
it is important for us to not know that?
Like, you can know it, but like again, I think I
Do you
really
think that there might be a lesson to be taught to the youth to understand that we have done horrible things to people because they are different and that we shouldn't do those things again?
humans are terrible. We're gonna keep doing things.
Should we learn the lessons of the terrible things that humans have done to each other because of their differences to teach that we are all humans and that we all belong?
We should, but our children are not to be involved.
Our children are not to be taught to not treat people differently because of our differences?
They need to focus on what they need to focus on, and that is not it.
Do
And
you
you can't
think that
change
we're
my
just
mind
there to
on them.
teach? I was an educator for 14 years. Do you think that my sole
God bless.
job was to teach them a subject and not to teach them to be good stewards, to be good citizens, to be kind to one another?
I
You don't think
learned.
that we were there to teach them how to get along?
I respect like educators, but like that comes from home, honestly.
That's
From most
great. Do you have
people,
any
that comes
kids in?
from
Do you have
home.
any kids in school? Do you have any kids in school?
I have my niece, yeah.
But you don't have any kids in school, right?
No,
So you
personally.
don't deal with talking to teachers daily the way that parents do. You don't have any education, like just
So
an
if a
opinion of an
I do have
incel.
an
That's all this is,
education.
man.
I
It's an
do have an
incel's opinion on the
education.
internet.
It's not an opinion.
If a set of parents are racist, then they should just go on like teaching their kids to be racist, and schools should have no responsibility whatsoever to teach people to not be racist.
What? Did you just hear what you just said? Say it again. Say it again exactly like
Yeah,
you just
you
said.
said it's up to the parents to teach them like to treat people with kindness, right? Well, what if the parents aren't kind? What if the parents don't teach their kids to be kind? It's not an educator's responsibility to try to teach all of the kids that hey, we have our differences and that's okay.
No, that's not your child.
You're insane. You're an insane person.
Not your child.
But you send them to the school to learn things, right?
Core curriculum.
You're an idiot.
RJ, may I
You didn't
really
learn the
quick?
core curriculum. I just taught you history and you didn't know any of it.
Okay, well, what the fuck are you saying? You're bringing up trans facts from World War II. No one knows those
And you're
facts.
saying it's
Go talk
irrelevant.
to 100 people. No one's gonna know what the fuck
I
you're talking
know
about.
nobody knows it because we didn't teach it, you dumbass.
No, because it's irrelevant, bro. You're not getting it.
You're
I think
irrelevant.
it's totally irrelevant. The
You
entire
are
argument
the
is like,
irrelevant one here.
yeah,
You
this
are a
entire
fucking caveman that wants to stay in your cave and not learn anything new and not understand that there are people from different backgrounds from you, right? Dude, you're from Venezuela. Like, and people are being taught right now, they are being fed into their brains that people from Venezuela are murderers, are rapists, and you bought that. You voted with those idiots.
They are. The people that
Oh
they
my
fucking let
god.
out of prison,
Oh,
they
wow.
are.
Hey, I just
Dude,
really
they're
quick.
picking up 5-year-olds. Is that 5-year-old a murderer?
Oh, this is so embarrassing for him. Go ahead, Nick.
So, what's your name? What can I don't know want to call you with? That's really odd. What is it?
His name is Ooga Booga the Caveman.
His
Well,
name is Stunted Development.
So I want to know what is the definition of core curriculum? What is core curriculum?
You have to unmute,
I
man.
can't hear you.
I don't know the definition of it, but when I was in school, it was reading, writing, math, science, history, bro. That's it.
Core curriculum is a set of courses that prepare you for college. It's college readiness. It's to help you. So it's not just to graduate. It is college readiness. It is not, I'm going to teach you these basic things and then college will teach you the rest. Do you understand? College readiness. So they introduce you to different aspects and different topics that you're going to continue in college. If you want to stay to the core curriculum. So my thing is, did you went to high school here in the US?
Yeah.
Okay.
And in Spain.
Okay. So, I mean, here in the US, did you learn about Sally Ride?
Sally Ride. No, it
So
doesn't.
she was a female astronaut. We learn about, like, as Defense was talking about, we learn about things, the first of women's the first, different BLK accomplishments and achievements, because we take marginalized groups and we bring them into our awareness to see, you know what, we've marginalized them for decades and sometimes hundreds of years. And so these are things that have been accomplished. And you want to talk about kids, there are little kids in elementary school who do identify differently, but they haven't told anyone yet. Middle school, they haven't told anyone yet. High school. And you know what? It's important to integrate these things. it is important to integrate these things, because you can say, I don't know, do you feel like you're protecting your children, or what is the, I guess, what offends you by children learning these things?
I think, yes, in a sense, it is protecting the children because I think there is an ulterior motive behind
Oh
this whole.
God.
There it is.
Hey,
There it is.
hey,
Oh.
Wiz, I am a trans adult.
Don't ask the question if you're gonna react like a child, bro. Like, what the fuck? We're having a conversation. Grow up.
I am a trans adult. When do you think I became trans?
Hopefully over 18.
No, when I was a fucking child.
Yeah. No.
I was born trans. We are born with an incongruence between the phenotypes that we are born with and the neurology that we're born with. There's an incongruence there. When I was little, in the South, in an evangelical household, right? Southern Baptist parents, little town in the South, in the 80s, right? Of 4 or 5 years old, I knew something was up. It didn't make sense why I was being called a boy. It didn't make sense to them either because they told me to stop acting like a girl all the time. They told me to stop acting like such a girl. And so I eventually did. I stopped acting like myself and started pretending to be a boy as best I could. Do you think that my school taught me anything about trans people? The only references I got, that was rhetorical, the only references I got to trans people was occasionally on a TV show or a movie, and it was not good. It was not something that I could see in myself. It was usually a joke, or it was the villain. It was a trickster. It was a bad person. That was how the world depicted us. That was all I ever saw of people like me.
I get you. I'm not trying
We're
to take
devils.
away from your
You are
experience.
trying to take it away. You're trying to take it away from the kids who are like
I literally just said I'm not. I literally just said I'm not.
I know you think you're not, but what you are saying
I
by
hear you. I
saying
hear
that
you
it
loud and
should
clear.
not, that kids should not see it. They should not have any depictions of people like them. They should not be aware of it. So they should stay in the dark, stay closeted, stay hidden from themselves.
The way that's the thing.
And their peers also, sorry, and their peers should not learn that people like that are okay, that it's fine, and it shouldn't be something to bully them about, so that those kids can feel safe enough to be themselves instead of hiding themselves from the world.
Well,
That's all
I
we're
want to
trying to
agree
teach
with you.
people.
And like I'd rather I appreciate you sharing that with me. I'd rather not use you as the example because I don't want to offend when we're like speaking about it, but I really do appreciate you sharing that with me.
But the thing is, I know that you can't make somebody trans, right? The whole world tried to make me not trans for years, and it didn't work. You can't make someone trans. So why would we try?
We're
Who would try?
seeing the effects of it now.
What are the effects of it? What are the effects?
People that are going back and forth.
What do you mean going back and forth?
With their with how they feel going back and forth after surgeries. Like you guys are
What's the
avoiding
regret rate?
What?
What's the regret rate?
I don't know what the regret rate is. The point is it's there.
1%. 1%. 1%.
You know what?
This is
It's
very
one of the lowest
new.
regret rates.
You have an
It is one of the
incubator
lowest.
of a new
It is
generation that
one
is
of the
learning
lowest
this.
regret rates in all of medicine. And you also don't know how gender affirming care works. You think that kids are getting surgeries at 8 years old, and it's ridiculous.
I never said that. I never said what you just said.
You said you're buying the propaganda. That's the propaganda.
I never said that children are getting surgeries. I never
Trump
said that.
did. Trump said they were getting surgeries
I
in
did
school.
not say that. So stop saying that's the
what
problem
has
with you.
the highest regret rate in the whole country is straight cis marriages. That has the highest regret rate. And you bring children into these marriages where 50% of the time minimum.
That marriage
fail.
rate is like that because this country
No, the
forces you
divorce
out at
rate.
18.
No,
divorce
because men act like you and women don't want to be with you.
The divorce rate is that high.
The
So let's
divorce rate
not.
is that high because you're forced out of your house at 18 in this country, where in
I
other
don't.
countries, the average age where you leave your household is 25. Fully
That's we can.
developed.
I'm listen.
Fully developed.
I am not going to argue that with you. Because I agree. I agree with you. I'm just saying that is the regret rate of a cis marriage. And we are bringing children into these. And you want to talk about how things affect children. Divorce affects children at a much higher rate than anything trans related or regret, rate for that topic. Like, you want to talk about how it's affecting children. Divorce is affecting children at an epidemic rate.
1000%.
So, I mean, if we want to talk about kids, maybe we should talk about, maybe we should teach them in school about how to.
That's the thing. Like,
More
now we're
kids,
agreeing. Put the children
more
first.
kids,
That's the
more
first thing
kids,
we could agree on.
more kids unalive to gun violence than there are trans kids transitioning per year.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
More kids per year unalive to gun violence than transition per year.
Obviously.
Then we should worry about that.
And this is the thing that you're worried about. Like I said, most trans kids do not do any kind of physical transition until after 18. Most of them don't. The vast majority don't. A handful do, and only when it is absolutely necessary, when they have been insistent, consistent, and persistent for years, and they
Oh,
are at Tanner stage 2 of puberty. And that actually, if they go on puberty blockers, that is literally just to give them more time to be sure. It is so stringent. The hurdles you have to go over to get healthcare, even for adults. It took me 2 years to get surgery as an adult in my 40s. Right?
I understand.
Y'all think that it's the pipeline, but it is the narrowest funnel possible.
Hey,
And
Laney.
that is why the regret rate is so low.
Hey, Laney, real quick. Something that he said kind of got me. He said this is so new. I realize you said something about World War, and then does he realize that and I think you know where I'm about to go, Laney. Um Albert Cashier was in the Civil War. He was a trans man. You realize that we aren't new. We've been here forever.
Of course.
Right. And like I
So
said, with the ones in World War II were targeted by the Yazis. And like this is literally happening again. And you're like, yeah, I'm on that team. Like, what the fuck?
so my question to you is what is your concern with us?
When I said new, like I meant that it's being publicized, like
Do you
it's
know why?
broadcasted on television. It's being taught
Do you know why?
in schools.
It is not taught in schools.
I
Do you
know
know
trans
why
people
that we
have
are
been around for ages
Do you know why that we are being publicized?
because there's a narrative.
No, there's not. In 2015, and Lainey can actually tell you the whole thing. 2015, after marriage equality was enacted, who was it, Lainey, that went after us?
The Heritage Foundation, American Principles Project, National Policy Alliance, Alliance Defending Freedom, all these like big right wing think tanks. They got together and started writing the propaganda and the legislation. They said we need a new folk devil, and they picked us. And they
Do
just
you
started
see?
flooding the zone with anti-trans shit. And trans people are everywhere. They're coming for your kids and blah 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 blah. And like they've just been repeating it year after year after year, increasing the legislation against us year after year after year, from a dozen to dozens to hundreds. At this point, there's now been thousands of bills that have been put up in state after state after state, and now it's going federal. Now that Trump
In
is in there.
2015, in North Carolina, that's the state I'm in, there was a bathroom bill, and that is what set everything off. So I want you to think, how old are you?
30.
Okay, you're 2 years younger than me. In 2015, you were how old?
Fuck. I don't know, 18, 19?
Okay. So before then, you didn't really hear about us. You heard about gay marriage, you heard about LGBTQ stuff, but you didn't hear about trans individuals because we weren't publicized, because the right wing narrative wasn't on us. So before then, you had no clue about us because we were living our lives, doing our shit, doing whatever we needed to do. And then the right wing narrative looked at us and said, oh, we're the new boogeyman. So I want you to think about that. And I want you to shut up about us and have a good day.
So I'm curious to know, what is the agenda that you're speaking of? What is the agenda, the underlying agenda as to why you believe this is a topic now?
The underlying agenda, I think they're trying to separate families. I think they're trying to separate the home.
How?
And that's the fastest way to
Why?
do it?
How and why?
How and why? It's good questions. How and why?
You don't see like the way like kids talk about like when a parent doesn't agree with their ideology.
It's not an ideology. It's just an existence.
Oh my
Doesn't
God,
mean it
we're
doesn't.
continuing the conversation.
I just that what was asked was how and why, and his response was, "You don't see this happening." I would like to ask the question again: how is this happening, and why are they trying to separate families?
Divide and conquer. Like you understand what it is to separate the nuclear family, right? You understand
You're
what it
onto
is to
something.
society.
You're onto something. You're onto something.
We all
Okay.
up here, we understand.
Host, I'm asking you a question. You just asked one, now answer mine.
You didn't answer my question, though. How and why? You didn't answer me though. You asked me a question back, but didn't answer.
Bro. You're a coward.
How am I a coward?
Bro. Get out of here.
How am I a coward? I asked you a question, how and why, and nothing.
Do we need to break it down, RJ? Let's just do the how. How are they doing it?
Yes.
By implementing strategies like this shit.
Very circular. It's very circular. So they're doing it by implementing strategies. How?
Implementing strategies, this trans shit. We're on the topic of trans, so think about what they're doing with trans. They're pushing it on TV, they're pushing it in schools. What else do you want to know?
How are they pushing it?
So you want, so this will somehow divide children from parents?
What the fuck are you saying?
You said that. You said that.
I'm against that. You're not listening. You're not following.
The question is, how is that happening though? How does pushing trans shit, your words, separate parents from children? You're muted. Stop yelling.
You're dividing the family. Stop being a fucking pussy first.
How?
Hey.
Stop being a pussy.
Do you know that I have relatives that used to say the exact same thing whenever they would see an interracial? Hey,
you know what?
do you know that?
He's so mad.
Calm your testicles, okay? Do you know that people used to say the exact
Why are
same
you
thing?
going to assume I have testicles, you fucking
people
bitch?
in my stop being
What?
an idiot.
This is what
My
happens when you
This is the
lose.
crash out. This is the crash out.
He's crashing out.
Here comes the crash
Do you
out.
understand that?
1,000 people in here. He's crashing out.
Slurring.
Do you understand that people in my family used to say the exact same thing when they would see an interracial couple in a commercial? They're pushing it. They're pushing it. Right? Same thing whenever they would see a gay couple or Will and Grace, or Ellen DeGeneres came out on a sitcom.
Your family's
They're pushing
racist,
it.
bro.
They're pushing it. They're pushing it. Yes,
Your
and
family's
you're
racist.
homophobic and transphobic. Yes.
I never said that.
I'm saying that you have the
I never
exact
said
same mindset as the racist
You assume
did
that. You assume
about
that.
interracial.
You want to keep talking, but
literally
you assume that I'm with this
You are
one thing.
saying the same script. You just replaced the
No.
group.
You assume something.
I didn't assume shit.
You did. You
said
did.
it.
You did.
You tell me
You
what you
assumed I'm
said.
transphobic and I'm homophobic. Congratulations. You
Yeah,
made yourself
I didn't
look like
have to assume that. You've said it multiple
He
times.
said it. Pushing the trans shit, he said over and over again. Yes, that's transphobic. Immediately off the bat, transphobic.
No, it's not.
You told us that the children need to be protected from learning about trans, so that seems pretty fearful.
What the fuck? How?
And you're talking about this conspiracy to break up
What does the
families
fear
and blah blah blah.
have to do?
Like,
Wait.
do you
How does
understand?
that fear
I have
show
a family.
transphobia? How does that fear?
I have a
How
family.
does the
Like
fear show
I'm
transphobia?
trans
Do you know what
and I have
phobia
a
means?
family.
Do you know
Trans
what?
people aren't breaking up families. We have families.
Guess, do you know what phobia means? You said, how does fear, what does fear have to do with transphobia? Do you understand what phobia is?
Get that camera back on, dude. You don't get to hide off camera during this conversation.
Phobia literally means fear.
You don't get to hide off camera during this conversation.
It also means aversion or disgust.
I'm going to read some Venmos while this guy hides off camera. Mikey, thank you so much for the $2 over on Venmo. I'm usually goofy in these messages, but I wanted to thank Lainey. I legitimately learned something today. There are parts of history that are fucking awful, but it's so important to learn from it. W's, Mikey, thank you so much. Ari wants me to ask Whiff a question. Why is it a problem for them to no longer exist without hiding? Whiff, can you
Why
respond
is
to
it a
that?
problem for you to have a conversation?
Oh, you don't speak anymore till your camera goes back on. We'll give him a minute timer. If he doesn't put his camera back on, we'll just move on. All this is recorded and will be on my YouTube later, guys, as well. I'm going to post this whole live to YouTube later today.
100.
Right, let's just get that camera back on, brother. It's a timer. I don't want to have to kick you out, but you're not going to do this off camera. All right. Just pop that camera back on for us.
No.
All right. Well, if these won't pop the camera back on, we'll just move on. Lainey, thank you so much for coming up, and I'm really excited to meet you.
Yeah, excited to meet you too.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to see some of the folks I've already seen before, but also to meet a bunch of new friends. So yeah,
It's gonna be awesome.
Well, old friends, but get to see you in person.
Lainey, where are we going after the march?
I don't know. Probably Stonewall.
Well, you're in charge, Lainey. So you live there. You're gonna tell us where to go. We're gonna do whatever you say.
All right. Well, we got to see, I guess, where it's gonna be, and what part of town we're at, and we'll figure it out from there. Is Martina gonna be there?
I believe so. Yeah, Martina lives there, right?
Right. Yeah. So, and Noelle, and Jess. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, Lainey, I'm gonna drop you down. Don't hate me. Bye. And then Nick, real quickly, what do you do? Are you a teacher?
I used to be. I am now a physical rehab specialist, but oddly enough, my specialty was in the I don't want to say special education, but the kids who needed a little more care. I'm not going to put the terms out there, but
Yeah, I got you.
that's why I brought it, because I felt like he needed to have it broken down a little slower and maybe, by a female, which I just got that vibe from him.
Well, I appreciate you coming up and adding. Thank you so much.
Thanks, RJ.
Of course. Okay. Well, we are back to just me and Trump supporters, maybe. We'll see. If you're a Trump supporter and want to join the conversation, request on up. Rusted, that's funny. Thanks, Dean. Don, are you there? Don. Of course, I'm just a PPP girl, of course. All right, guys. RJ, it's me. Welcome to the live. If you're new here, please drop a follow. If you're not new, welcome back. Please keep tapping the screen. Let's see if we can get some more Trump supporters come up in the live. Obviously, today's topic is we're going lately is Trump is the best. Request up if you agree that Trump's the best. So if you're a big Trump fan in the chat, pop that multi-yes button. Looks just like that. It's also down here. Come on up and let's talk about it. There's also a poll in the corner that RA just put up. So answer that as well. So we see results there. And again, hop on up here if you are a Trump supporter. Thank you for all contributors to the Venmo today. Thank you to all contributors to Cash App. I really, really appreciate all of it. Thank you for all gifts to me, to friendlies, all of it. Thank you guys so much. Bits and Pieces says, host is a joke. Bits and Pieces, I sent you an invitation to come up here and talk to me in front of 1,000 people. If I have a joke, there's a spot for you right here to talk to me. Come on, Bits and Pieces, let's go. MAGA has become a slim choice. I know, it's been really rough out here having getting him up in these conversations. I have to go into Ari's page later to watch the Placenta Gate stuff. All right. All right, Whiff Wizard, I'm muting you to chat, man. Whiff, you want to come back up, man? You can come back up. We can talk more topics, politics, but you gotta have your face on camera, dude. You no longer get platformed anonymously. As a matter of fact, I am posting this entire live to YouTube after the show today. So Whiff, you will forever be held in infamy on my YouTube page. Bad Boy, I gotta start doing it, Matt. Maybe we can walk me through how I do that with my setup later. Bad Boy, always right. I invited you up in the chat as well. Nemo, agreed, dude. Thank you for the follow, Kai. Did you hear the news? DHS has been confirmed. Did what's his face get confirmed this morning? I didn't see that yet. Oil prices soar. U.S. boost may take supply. God. Fetterman is the worst. Bad Boy, always right. I'm going to invite you one more time and just mute you from my live. It's not a good look to be hiding in the chat. Like, I invited you up to talk to me, and you're too scared to do that. That just makes you look bad, not me. I don't know why you do that. It's crazy. Today's national price of gas, per the AAA, is $3.88 per gallon. It is up 90 cents since the start of the war. Yeah, I can't wait to vote Vetterman out. Really excited. Bad Boy is always right. I'm still here looking for a conversation, dude. Did you guys enlist for your war convicted felon rapist PDFs? Epstein War. That's a good one. Bitsy in the chat. Now I'm going to pin your comment. Hold on one second. Let's go to this right here. All right, Bitsy, you were on the chopping block to come up here. You have an anonymous account. I can't invite you up into my live. I can't do it because you're in a private anonymous account. But what you can do is press that multi-guest button. Looks like that giant pink dude, blue dude up there. Press it down there and it brings you up and then we have a conversation. The only way for you to stay in my live and not be blocked is to have a conversation with me now. I'm embarrassed that you got caught. I'm more embarrassed that you're not pressing that multi-guest button to come up here. So let's give Bitsy about a minute to see if we can get her to stop being so scared in the chat and come up here and have a conversation. If not, we'll just block that person from the live. Kyle Brady, you as well, invited you up too. All right, we're down to about 20 seconds. Let me see. Bitsy has not requested up yet. Kyle Brady said no to my invite. Kyle Brady, you have lost access to my live. Goodbye, Kyle. All right, Bitsy, still nothing from Bitsy. All right, Bitsy, I'm going to block you out of my live now, okay? Everyone say bye to Bitsy. You had plenty of time to come up here and request up, and you decided not to. That's fucking cowardly. Cowardly as shit, man. That's not great. Not a good look, Miss Bitsy. Bye. See ya. Chat, it'll never not amaze me, and I say this in every single live, of the people who are so brave down there who don't request up. Like, you have a chance to cook me in my own space in front of 1,000 people, and you choose not to. Thank you for the hand heart, Cindy. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Blitzy ran a blitz. What's up, Facts Over Feelings? How are you? Ari, you're great. Have you watched Placenta Gate yet? Yes, no. Who is Ari? Yeah, Bonnie O, they have a lot to say until you give them a platform and they run away. They really do. They have so much to say in the chat until you call them out and say, hey, coming up here and use your words. And it's very, very hard for them to come up here. It's a good comment, Bonnie. I appreciate it. It's really good. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm about maybe a minute and a half away from doing a restart if we can't get a Trump supporter to leave the chat and come have a conversation.
Fuck you for supporting a rapist, dumbass.
Okay. My bad. I mean, I get the background what it says, so I kind of see it. Don't love that's how you approach these situations, but yeah, Trump tech wigs, yeah, for sure. Even though as a liberal leftist, whatever that person was, I would maybe go into these conversations with a little bit more nuance than that. No, it's fine. I get the banner throwing people off. I'm not mad at that person. I would just like a better argument than that. Fired my doc in the chat. Are you a Trump supporter? You're not following me. How much is the price of gasoline? Says Old School. Right now it's $3.88 on average per AAA. Guys, again, we are looking for Trump supporters in the live. Come on up. Just come on up. Multi-guest button looks like that. It's down there. You press the button, and it creates a request to me, and then I bring you up and we have a conversation. Opposition paid $4.50 yesterday. I paid $3.59 today. $3.89 a local Wawa in New Jersey. Ryan Dresser, I'm going to pin your comment and invite you up. I don't dislike conservatives. I want to have conversations with conservatives. I actually really enjoy talking to conservatives. It's always baffling to me. Like, supporting Republicans to me is crazy. All right, Ryan Dresser, that's your last invite, bud. Everyone say bye to Ryan, who is too scared to come up and have a conversation with an adult, especially a consenting adult, which I'm sure Ryan is not used to that terminology. Bye, Ryan. Being scared of a dad in Rhode Island is probably not the look you were going for this morning. Wow, man, that's crazy. Hi, Emily. Good morning. Oh, Ryan can't at you again. Ryan's been kicked from the chat. You guys are getting price of eggs mad down there. Newsom's already a president, nerd alert. According to Trump, Newsom's already the president. Spending a lot more, self-defeating. Yeah, eco-tones. Remember that Donald Trump won based on the economy, and the economy is up in shambles. Adele Momdami in the chat. Love that question. I'm happy to answer it. I sent you an invitation to come and talk to me. If you'd like me to answer it. Nick says Rhode Island dad phobia. Adele, if you'd like me to answer that question, you have to come up here and have that conversation. It's a great question. Rachel, thank you for the Go Popular. It's very kind. Adele said no thank you to my invite. Goodbye, Adele. That's crazy to ask that question and to hide in the chat. All right, fired my doc. Same with you. If you want to talk, just multi-guest button. I am right here to have that conversation. Thank you. Jeff's watched my life for 400 minutes. That's great, Jeff. Love that for us. Price of egg needs to be price of beef. You gotta change your name, brother. Ooh, I love that one. Hi, Alex. I might be doing a restart in a couple minutes. Perv Havdi, I did invite you up to talk to me. That's his cousin. Midwest, you're crazy, dude. Emily, thank you for the hand hearts. Guys, I apologize, chat. I'm trying to get Trump supporters to come on out of the chat and have conversations. I do see them in here. They are just openly too scared to just have a conversation. All right. I would say Biden was a very good president, Aviator. Hey, what's up, Mr. Man TX? How are you today? Ice cold, I appreciate that. We got chicken emojis. Bye, Ari. So you're funny, dude. Oh man, Snuggles still exists? Alright. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to do a quick restart, okay? See if we can get them to come up here. So, guys, if you're not following, please drop a follow real quickly. I'm going to shut it down and just do a quick restart and come right back. Hopefully, we can get some more Trump supporters in the live, okay? So, I'm going to give you guys a second to press that follow button if you're not. All right.